Did you see my comment in chat today? About if I was to do G4?
Another one of those?
Just saying it. Tim Curry would make an excellent Steel. Absolutely.
I mean, yes.
He would be like the greatest princess.
But then who would Luna be?
That's a good question.
Danny DeVito.
I don't know. Not everybody can be Danny DeVito.
I mean, like, I am the knight. I'm the knight, actually. Always Sunny when he has the Nightman,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, he could do.
Like, what would be a good, like, counterpart to freaking Tim Curry? I feel like just the way she is now, but with, like, Tim Curry sister. Hello, Sir Edward. And salutations to you, Bonebot. How y'all doing? On this wonderful Tuesday, the greatest day of the week. Everyone loves Tuesday. Not as good as Monday.
For a little while yesterday, I thought it was Wednesday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
How?
Because I was trying to think of it when you're getting home. I'm like, oh, you got his game thing after that. And I was thinking, like, the one right when you get home, not the stream on Monday.
Yeah.
I was messed up. I don't know why.
It's all coming apart. You're going to hit 40 and your mind's just going to be like, where am I?
That was it, yeah.
Where are my meds?
I am super old now.
Are we having prunes for dinner? That's what people...
Oh, Scott, chill, pony. Edward. I hit the cusp. It's all downhill from here. Okay, so it's working now.
Yeah, Tim Curry needs some. I definitely think they should bring him in to play Princess Celestia.
Like in live action?
No, not live action, obviously, just the voice.
That would be great if he did live action.
Live action? Well, need to be a few years younger, I think.
No,
just
she's immortal.
Roll him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, they announced officially today that G5 is dead. It was rumored for a bit.
Well, then who would Twilight be? I want Bill Nye the Science Guy.
That's Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah.
No, she's always she is definitely the girl next door character.
Oh, Rainbow Dash has to be Steve Buscemi.
Why is it all dudes?
Because that's fun.
Tim Curry just works as Princess Celestia.
I want Rainbow Dash to be like, hello, fellow kids.
Yes. Hanging out. She does hang out with the younger crowd.
Pinkie Pie would work for Danny DeVito.
Yeah, that one kind of works. So I kind of want Danny DeVito to be Spike.
Verity has to be who's the Can't Believe It's Not Butter guy?
I don't know. There's a Can't Believe It's Not Butter guy?
Yeah, he was he had like the one name. He was like the super like fancy guy with the hair and whatever.
Mr. Peanut?
No. Got his name.
I don't remember any Can't Believe It's Not Butter guy. Carrot Top?
No,
like the one
no.
That guy. I don't want him anywhere near. He's scary.
Who would Applejack be?
Applejack? Oh, the guy with the mustache. He was in. He played a part in The Big Lebowski. What was his name?
John Goodman?
No, not John Goodman. He only played a bit part.
Or the one that played Lebowski?
No, not the dude. No, What was his name? I say the mustache. John would know. He knows mustache people.
Mustache
People. Yeah.
Wow. Like they're
They have a group meet. Cast big by the internet exists.
or like Applejack can be that one guy from Trailer Park Boys with the big glasses.
Sam Elliott. That's who should be Applejack.
Okay.
This guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll give you that. I forgot that what you were talking about it for a sec. I know that voice, yes.
Yeah. That's like more.
Scootaloo needs to be Idris Elba, I think his name is. Super deep voice.
That's good cider.
Okay, I think we're all good. This is the blueberry.
Yeah.
The blueberry's good.
Blueberry. Say it.
Oh, it's hello. Oh, something sweet's good. The hitch butt.
We don't talk about
It actually
that.
looks more like Trixie's just got these two little legs that are miscolored, and Vlad's just hair.
No. The G5 ponies officially get put down on the 18th or the 17th. One of those 2 days. They're going to take them out back and
Hang around
shoot
a couple
them.
of minutes, you won't be long. No, I've got to go. Hang around a couple of minutes, you won't be long.
I'm not
Can you hang around a couple of
a huge fan of the lip syncing.
There's already talk about what the follow-up series is going to be, but there doesn't seem to be anything concrete yet. I'm hopeful.
It's I don't think that they would have got sign off on a second season for Fallout until they got like a lot of reactions from it, maybe in testing or something. So or anything. So I'm thinking that any filming's probably not even really started yet. They probably are still in the writing and planning.
I think they did have that special was official, but they already tossed the idea because it didn't work in like group tests, where they just took the G4 and G5 characters and put them on a summer camp together. If that one fell apart, I'm happy that it fell apart because it looked bad. They really just need to toss it to their D&D guys. Let them have at it.
I'm not a fan of how that was looking.
If there was a D&D monster to be added to My Little Pony, what would it be? Has it already been added? I know John wants kobolds. I could already speak for John. Add kobolds to everything. We already kind of have like Pixie. Just the one things. What? We're in G5 too. What now? That will help me.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes?
Those little bug ponies that if you breathe on them hard, they fall over dead. It's called.
You won't be long.
Breezy.
Can you hang around a couple
That's
of
what it
minutes?
was.
You won't be long. Can you
See,
hang around a
watch the
couple of minutes?
gears
You won't
slowly
be
turn in
long.
my brain.
That's a bit better.
You won't be long. Long.
That was the one thing I was happy with G5 is they brought breezes back, kind of a connecting element. How are the under cabinet lights working? Pretty good. It's actually more sensitive than I thought it would be coming into the room.
Yeah, because it's so we set up under cabinet lights. Actually, just move this stuff. If it's any of these. Yeah, so we got a cabinet light set up. That's what it looks like during the day. Well, actually, this is what 100% brightness. I think we set it to 20% because it was not really balancing. So yeah, I got put those in, but it was it's set up through Home Assistant. There's a motion detector in the room, and then it sends a message to a Zigbee detector, who then talks to the server and then says, hey, there was motion, and then sends the information to the lights to turn on. So, and then they stay on for 10 minutes since last motion. So it can be however long. That was very complicated. Not really. Actually, Home Assistant is a open source program that you can run on basically any computer, but it's really handy if you can just run it on its own. And since I have a server with Docker capabilities, you can just put it on a Docker. And I put in Home Assistant. It detects everything on the network that could potentially come into it. And when I plugged the Zigbee thing in, it said, hey, we detected the Zigbee hub. And I said, okay, adopt. And it did that. And then when I plugged the lights in, that was also Zigbee. And it said, we detected Zigbee lights. You want to add it to the Zigbee hub? Sure. And then it was like, add automation. And the I think it's like 3 options. One of them is lighting. And then it comes in like, what is the activator? And it only had 1 motion detector on the system. So I just added that. And then it's like, what do you want for lights? I only had 1 light on there at this time. So I just selected that one. And then it says, what's your delay? And everything is handled. Because that's probably one of the more popular uses, it has it all built in. But then once it's done, it'll show you all the steps that it's going through on all the coding. And you can actually go into every single bit of it and change anything. So it's just building the skeleton. But then like say, and I do want to do this at some point, I could say, okay, if it's the middle of the day, pump the brightness up a little bit more, but if it's in the evening, drop it down a little bit because you don't have the sunlight there. I think that the actual detector has I specifically got has a light sensor, not for detecting motion, but for detecting luminance. So it could say the brighter the room, just turn it up more or something.
See, that sounds.
Not really, because it's just a value. So it just says the value. If this value is this between these 2 numbers, this is the scale to put on the percentage. This wouldn't be that bad.
I'm just glad installation was easy.
Took a few hours. Michael did a lot of soldering because we had to cut holes in the cabinets for all the cables to go through, and then make sure that we could solder it, which means it had to have slacks in the cable. But thankfully, there's a little gap between the cabinets so we could shove all the cable up in. So it worked. I think the cost, other than like if you have something set up for it, I think the full cost for it was like $60 or $70 for the whole thing. And like for the motion detector, the power, the LED strips, everything. I could have probably got it a little cheaper if I did AliExpress.
Yeah.
So I did that for the Zigbee controller, because the controller got one that was PoE or power over Ethernet that I can plug right in the server, and it doesn't have to have a separate power source. It was $65 on Amazon. I got for $30 on AliExpress, and it works perfectly fine.
You won't be long.
It works.
You won't be long.
Room. Turn the light when I enter the room.
Yes.
So apparently Adam freaked the crap out of him the first time it happened.
Wow.
Wasn't expecting it.
Oh, to turn on?
Yeah. I think in the back of his mind somewhere he knew it existed, but when it actually came on when he was just walking into the room, it got startled.
Okay.
Fine.
When I originally had it set up with because the motion detector wasn't up, it's just on the counter, so it was even more sensitive because it was closer. I need to fix the tongue is moving, but it's not it's like up like that. I need to have it adjusted, but now I have this issue where it's gonna clip. Another clip. I forgot to put the tongue down before doing all the other ones. Otherwise, I don't want, people's tongue, they don't just like hold it forward like that.
It's a little swollen, maybe. Maybe your tongue's a little swollen.
Okay,
Happens
Can
sometimes.
you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long.
that's better. Okay. And then we'll just grab this. Put it on Pony. Did I post to Discord? Oh, I did not yet. Here we go. Now I did. I don't know if people actually. I have the event on there. Do people even? Well, I guess there's more people that are signed up for the notifications to that event, so I'll probably keep doing it.
You know the big scandal with Applejack? She says she doesn't care about fashion. She's the only one of the main six who is always wearing accessories and clothing.
Well, she wears this definitely
Yeah.
because, like, and it's very simple because that would be a mess otherwise.
Yeah, but it's still more than anyone else bothers
But
with.
she's wearing the hat not for fashion, but
Yeah.
for nostalgia.
Is it
And she is outside a lot, so that probably makes sense to have something that covers your eyes.
The hat was a gift from her father.
Yeah,
At
it's
least
probably
the first
dirty as hell, so I don't think it's fashion. It's not like she goes and picks out from a selection of hats. Mm-hmm. That's rarity. Had a couple appointments today, so I decided I would splurge on a custom pizza for dinner. Ham, pineapple, and jalapenos, sweet and heat. Well,
I like pineapple. Don't listen to him.
ham and pineapple.
It's a good combination.
No. Pineapple. Jalapenos on a pizza. Depends. I like heat, but like I like jalapenos, but I'd like take out the seeds first. Not that I don't like heat, but I feel like that's like a slap heat where instead of like I just like the flavor of the jalapeno with the general heat that the pepper gives.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long. Can you hang around
Ham
a
and
couple of minutes?
pineapple is
You
an
won't-
excellent
can you hang around a
combination.
couple of minutes?
I
You won't
like
be
it
long.
with just spice. I'll do
Can you
habaneros.
hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long. Can you hang around a couple
Not
of minutes?
often. Sometimes. You need to clear out your sinuses. There's nothing better than some habanero pepper. Good cure for the cold.
What was the one for me? Horseradish.
Not really spicy though. That's
It's not
like
spicy.
Different.
It's not spicy, but it once that fumes hit your nose, you just clear everything up. Horseradish does it for me.
If I have something that I like to eat when I'm sick, it's sweet and sour soup or hot and sour soup. There's a spice in that. Being soup, like chicken noodle, you can keep it if you're sick. So, Applejack's possessed.
She's the dead one.
She was dead all along. Sacrifices. Maintain her.
Come around a couple of minutes. You hang around a couple of minutes. You hang around a couple of minutes. You hang around a couple.
Well,
Couple of minutes.
here's hoping, fingers crossed, that when they do bring Pony back, it's the G.
Couple of minutes.
And they actually put time, money, and effort into
Around
it.
a couple of minutes. You
Don't just
won't around a couple of minutes. You won't be long. You hang around a
G
couple of minutes. You won't be
3.5
long.
because there's that
You hang
fear
around a
deep
couple of minutes, you
inside
won't
that
be
it's
long.
gonna go back to G.
You hang around a couple of minutes. You won't be long.
Okay, I'm okay with that, but I think I'm gonna reduce
Couple of minutes.
this a little.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna get pony babies, aren't we?
3.5, man.
Pony baby.
Wasabi's, yeah, that's another one. Not because of the burn, but because of the taste. To me, wasabi
That's
tastes
just-
like pool cleaner. Well, yeah, like
Wasabi's just horseradish.
wasabi. Yeah, horseradish would probably think with other stuff, but
Yeah.
I like wasabi, but I don't put it on much. If you get a sushi and then like a little dab of it.
Yeah.
It's if you put too much on there, it's like most things. There's a limit to where it's enhancing something where it goes too far. And so like if I ever have sushi, I'll just take my like chopsticks and I'll just take a little dab of it and then just eat it with it. It's enough to get that a little bit of the nose clearing, but not enough to like take over the flavor. But I don't really put wasabi in anything else. I used to know somebody that used to eat wasabi peas all the time.
These are good.
Yeah, the whole container, but he would just eat the whole thing.
I've done that in a car.
Yeah. He
Driving down a road.
used to do it because it would make you sweat. And when at our old dorms, there was no air conditioning, and so when it'd be like 100 in the summer, everybody would just walk around in boxers in the dorms and with their windows open because that's the best you could do. And he would just chomp through those because it made you sweat.
Those are good, but they do like dry your mouth out.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as you keep drinking water, so that you can replenish that the water you're sweating, the sweating helps.
Yeah,
so it's good. Thinking of Applejack's hat, I think there was an episode where she opened her closet and it was full of her hat hangers.
Yeah, but the first
hangers.
one, at least, she got from her dad. If I had to guess, I hope that the one she got from her dad she keeps somewhere safe, separate. Because there was one episode where she was helping Rarity set up a stage, and her hat got caught underneath the lawnmower or something, destroyed. And if that's the one her dad gave her, that would be a very devastating moment.
Yeah. That's exactly what it needed. It was too much emotion. I wanted some subtle. Now it feels much better because this is what it was before. Oh. No, it was there's this. It's just way too aggressive. This is way better. A little less.
A couple of minutes, you won't be long.
There.
A couple of minutes, you won't be long.
Sloppy peas, there was a period, I think, in my mid-20s.
I never really ate them. I mean, because he had them all the time, I tried them and I thought they were fine. I'm not going to go out of my way to have them.
They're a nice, cheap, spicy snack that you can get at like most grocery stores. I know they have them at Hy-Vee.
I ordered the cake today.
You did? Is it a surprise on what kind of cake?
Well, it's just kind of a standard cake.
Oh, okay.
Just a.
Last year you had a pony cake.
They don't have pony this time. They have Paw Patrol, but the Paw Patrols kind of suck because there was no toys. It was just like a standee on it. There was a cool Hot Wheels one where it was like a Hot Wheels that went like sliding sideways, and the coloring of the cake looked like the drift.
You can't
do
Hot
cool.
Wheels.
No, I went with a standard, very colorful cake, but I had fun with the text. So
yeah, okay.
But yeah,
that's the surprise.
Oh, Biden.
I've already given him all of his birthday gifts. Wasn't your birthday technically like earlier this week?
Monday.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was yesterday.
Yep.
You're 40 now.
Yep. And like, I was like, what did I do for your birthday? I mowed the lawns.
So, guys, first stream after his birthday, you have to wish him a happy birthday.
A couple of minutes, you won't be
The
long.
rules.
I'm old now.
Yeah.
You won't be long.
Broken. Still playing with horses. Please don't stop. It's one of the few choices I have.
Michael.
Oh no, it's a coot.
Like, oh, you work with the stupid horses. Oh my god, wait, go.
He's like, you could confuse her for Scootaloo if it wasn't for the green eyes.
No, happy birthdayness.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes, I am officially old now.
I got him some rocks for his birthday.
His crit? You're gonna say Christmas?
Oh no.
You said crit birthday.
For birthday, yeah. Look.
You won't be long.
Anytime I goof, I'm just gonna blame it on brain damage because I got that card now.
I don't think he'll Presso as well. For the so old. I'm not so old. I'm
So
just
old.
regular old.
He's, like essentially dead.
So old.
Says you. Why was there such a delay for that?
You won't be long. You won't be long. In a couple of minutes, you won't be
Man,
long.
what kind of bakery would actually be nice? I would like that.
Owning a bakery?
Just working at a bakery. I don't even have to own it.
I think that would be actually kind of neat.
Just wouldn't pay the bills. I don't think, unless you owned it, did well.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, but I mean, probably get decent free food.
Yeah.
But I think it would be a rewarding job because it's like an art. Because like baking is one of those things that there's a recipe to it, but there's also an art to it as well.
Yeah. I just like the idea of like you don't think. I kind of like a job where you just go in, you mix the ingredients, you bake the cake, you give them to the customers.
You follow a process.
Yeah, there's nothing complicated about it. I would like that. Most of my life has involved complicated. Like I have to use my brain on a regular basis, and I hate it. I want to stop using it.
Kind of like I feel like I do a lot of computer stuff, and like I spent all today on Power Apps or something, you know, coding that, and I don't mind that though. I get lost in it. It's the right thing for my brain that it's the mix of challenge and easy. It's that perfect flow state. I impressed one of the coworkers today because she's like, I need is there something I can do to get all of the names of files out of a folder into Excel so I can compare it to something?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, sure. I Google to the rescue. I just looked up batch file for exporting file names from a folder. Found literally like a 6-character thing you can put in a batch file to export it to a file. Oh yeah, look, the train's working. It works.
Yeah, it's going.
I wasn't sure if it would actually work because I never was able to test it.
I gotta go. It's a good train.
But yeah, nice train. I could probably make that a little bigger, but I feel like it'd be in the way of everything. But thank you very much, Edward, for 32 months. And yes, hype train.
A train. I'm sure that would ever actually pop up, but I'm glad you guys did. It actually popped up.
Why do you think it wouldn't pop up?
We'd never get a hype train.
We did. That's what we did. Made it because we got one.
Yeah, we got one. Yay! I'm happy for this.
I don't know how it'll end though. I'm also not sure how the audio will loop, so we'll see how that will work too.
Keep going. The train will be gone.
Song's not 4 minutes long.
Every time I see a train, it just becomes Thomas the Tank.
I did notice our beat is a little bit off. But the nice thing is eventually it'll drift and then fit in the mid beat, and then it works again, and then there's a little drift until it's on beat again, so I don't really mind.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Mom owned a bakery, a deli. I decorated cakes. TMNT was popular at the time, and I would use a He-Man mold cake pan as the base form for the turtles.
Cheating. Now, like, my job is kind of samey as far as what I do, but I'm always troubleshooting, and it's always just something different. And it's exhausting. Choo-choo. People say they want challenging work, but that's only because they do boring work. And then you do challenging work long enough, and you wanted to get.
Thank you for the gift sub down to Ace Play Pony though. Thank you very much. 69, nice. It's not challenging. There's a certain level between challenging and easy. It's like that you know how to do things, and that is challenging, and that's flow state.
Yeah,
and that's perfect. Well, thank you for the gift to Dragonhound 44, Sir Edward. Thank you very much. We'll see how that audio loops. I might cut it a little bit because it seems like a lot of quiet for a little bit there. But at least it loops. That's good. Cheers, fire.
I want to stand as the village idiot. Is that a position that is still available?
I feel like that's probably on the too easy part for you.
No.
Yeah.
I want to walk around in my underwear, trying to stand on my head. I want to get paid for it.
No, there's certain days at work that I have that flow thing, but like I had to spend I think 3 hours today just like running reports and fulfilling some requests for some people, and I hate that stuff. I just wanted to get to the part where I was working on building things again.
Yeah.
Because that makes the day go so quick.
Well, we just hired on a new guy, and we're training him. But the best way I can keep him busy is just to give him all the work I've already troubleshooted, so he can just do the actual repairs. But then that just leaves me doing troubleshooting and paperwork. And the one part I actually get to relax is the repair parts. I'm just not. Relax, Mike. That's fine.
See, that's why I would never want to be a manager, though, is because a manager is more about doing the managing work and not the making work.
No,
and I like doing the making work.
We have a manager. He sits in his office.
No, but they're.
All day.
That's why I wouldn't want to be. Well, thank you for the. I'm going up there. Oh, I've never moved it down. Thank you,
Ride
Dawn,
never
for
ends, Michael.
Ride never ends, Michael. Thank you for 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the end of Edward's name.
I'm looking forward to the pony convention. I hear Merrifair is having some trouble
Because of hurricanes?
because of hurricanes.
Is that audio too loud at all, or is it fine? I think it's actually fine.
The flood comes.
It's the smooths.
Well, let's say what you want about the One Pony. I've watched that Smooth movie a few times, and the animation on the Smooth, freaking out, insane. The fact that it's all hand
Animating liquid.
blows my mind. And I think that was early studio Toei Animations.
It's the animating liquid coming through an uneven surface, like from random directions. Like, yeah, and it looks good.
And you know who that was, right?
It was the smooths.
No, the animation studio. It's a popular one today, but for very different reasons.
Ghibli.
Close. It's Japanese.
Toei?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Toei Animation.
I was gonna say, if you ask me which ones I know, I only know like 2.
And those early pony films is probably what helped fund the first few Dragon Ball episodes, which is history after that.
Everyone's trying to fly in on Thursday, even the hurricane is the worst. They're bronies. They don't care. They're just gonna schedule a thing and hope it works.
They're all gonna die.
It might be weird if everything gets delayed by like a day. We'll see.
Ponies just flying in the wind.
A couple of minutes. You won't be long.
Because I don't know what the category is for it, but it sounds rough.
A couple of minutes.
Sounds like a rougher one. I heard about it on the news. I just didn't pay very close attention. Everybody's trying to fly on Thursday when the hurricane is worse. Yeah, that's the thing. They're gonna get their tickets ahead of time, and then they're just not even gonna be able to go on flying.
We have the birthday party this Saturday, so it wouldn't work. Which that means Jay's not going to be a birthday thing.
And he's gonna be trying to fight a hurricane to go to a pony convention.
You would.
If it was, certain, complicated.
Okay, so I have to do the lip syncing for at least right now. Just gonna do it for this one. I wasn't sure how the train thing would work because it required some other type of thing. I'm glad it did.
I'm glad it did too. I just don't know what it's supposed to. Oh, it's the bar's almost done.
No,
It's level 4.
yeah. They got some gift subs. You can set the sensitivity of hype trains.
Yeah.
Like how many it takes to activate a hype train, how many and how easy it is to get through levels. Mainly because if you're a super big channel, you don't want to have a hype train based on like instantly every time. Otherwise it's not really a hype train, it's an every time train.
It's an all.
So
It's easier just to blame him for having a birthday.
Well, thank you for the we just moved. Thank you for the follow, Jim Moore 8. Thank you very much, and thank you for the cookie derby too.
She doesn't get to eat the cookie. She only gets to eat the sub.
She's trying to hit that train,
Yeah, it's not knocked off track.
and there's also sub there from gift sub from Sunset to Aruk. Thank you for the gift sub as well. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. Thank you very much.
I'm assuming the music's still playing and I'm just singing over it.
Oh, so nice to meet you. Well, nice to meet you as well. Hello, welcome. Working on some horse stuff. It's pretty obvious. And there's the hype train going for I think like 16 more seconds.
You were just to describe horse stuff. What is horse stuff? This.
It's stuff with horse.
A good description.
And we're working on. Okay, I want to see what happens here now.
Don't let it die. He'll never find out.
It ended kind of abruptly, but I don't have the fade thing work, but it works. Okay, that's good.
It is. You got a hype chest.
Hype chest. What does that
You
mean?
gotta open it or it's gonna go away.
Touch of salt. Okay, that's nifty.
I guess everybody gets that now.
Some people do. I don't remember how it works. But thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, we're working on this. It's we're doing a bringing out your dead animation using horses. You're an SFF artist. Yes, I do source filmmaker. I've been doing it for 10 years.
I thought it was longer than that now.
There. He says he's not dead. Yes, he is.
Yeah, it's like 11 years.
Well, he will be soon. He's very ill.
There you go. There's your salt lady.
No, you're not. You'll be stone dead in a
He's gonna
moment.
give us
I can't
all
take him like
horrible
that.
blood pressure.
It's against regulations. I don't want to go on the car. Oh, don't be such a baby. I can't take him. I feel fine. Well, do us a favour. I can't. Well, can you hang around a couple of minutes? He won't be long. No, I've got to go to Robinson's.
This worked out so far. And I think these have most of the lighting done. I just don't have the lighting on because of the frame rate.
He's very ill.
Yeah. Get in there. Started this many months ago, many moon.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? He won't be long.
Yes, I got the salt one. Is Derpy eating the salt?
She's her favorite.
It's just for social media animator too. Nice. It's a fun software.
For saying there, I thought you said you were working at Source Filmmaker too. I'm like, you are a bold individual. That is a very incomplete software. It does exist, just not finished. I'm really, really, really hoping that whatever this game is that Valve is currently working on will
Deadlock?
Deadlock, that's it, will come with some sort of update to Source 2. Is generally when they release new games,
It's right there.
Source Filmmaker makes it's out. It's out.
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, where's the update to Source 2?
Silver sent me an invite.
I don't care about that game. I care about what update Source 2 is gonna get.
Though technically, if you read the Valve terms and conditions and like requirements for how you post on the store, they have violated their own terms and conditions for doing this. But it's also not public, so okay, because it requires certain bits of information is provided and none of it's provided.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I don't care so much about the game as what might spawn off of it, which again is updates to Source 2. Which means updates to Source Filmmaker.
I haven't actually played it though. I'm not too interested. I thought about poking in there, but I've got Satisfactory. I'm trying to finish up, but it's still going to be a while. And then I got Final Fantasy 16.
More Satisfactory. Like what's special about it? Do you know? Like what's its gimmick that's different?
It's a fair. I don't know too many of the details, but I know it's kind of a Dota clone, but a third-person Dota, or I guess MOBA. But beyond that, I'm not 100% sure. The gunplay looks neat. The overall like aesthetic of everything seems simple, but I haven't played it, so I don't know.
Just sounds like another Overwatch to me.
Yeah, but they're doing a lot better than Concord.
Yeah, well,
So it's free to try it out. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it looks like it would be fun. I think a lot of people look at things from like a certain aesthetic is needed for everything, and Valve's just more on making a good game, and I don't see them making a bad game.
well, they've made bad games before. Remember that card game they had?
But that wasn't really a bad game. It just wasn't what people wanted.
Okay.
I think because when Valve as a company is like everything they make is gold, and then they go and make something that's just the hype thing at the moment, I could see them being like disappointed because like that's not what we want. We want Half-Life, we want this, we want that, and you gave us a card game. Stop putting your time into this, put your time into that.
We've wanted Half-Life for nearly 20 years. Valve, we have no excuse anymore.
This reminds me of Gmod. Actually, yeah, I put a lot of time into Gmod. I used to, before SFM was the thing, I did Gmod for like 700, 800 hours. And playing around with there, I ported models in and did stuff, helped a lot when I went to SFM because it's the same engine. So I knew how textures worked. I knew how to import models. I knew how certain properties and stuff worked. It made it a lot simpler. I didn't really do animation in Gmod, but I used to play around with some of the physics and programming. I did some Lua stuff to try to like make a flying ship thing. It worked kind of.
He still hasn't figured out how to make the horses smooch, which is disappointing. So this is where you ask, I've made the horses smooch before, and then I reply, yeah, prove it. Then you make them smooch. So you have to, you have to initiate so much.
Have you been waiting half your life for Half-Life 3?
Yeah. It's been since 2006 was when Half-Life 2 came out.
Half-Life 2 Episode 2.
Well, Half-Life 2 Episode 2 was like 2009.
Yeah, because that's when you have to wait.
But
I would say that you can't exactly pick the year it just came out.
That's when I played it.
Yeah, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, because you'd have to give yourself a little time.
I got it on.
Let's say
the
2010,
box.
which means that'd be 14 years, so not half your life.
Almost. Like, Aben is getting.
No, you have like
getting concerned.
it would have to be many, many more years before it's half your life.
I'm young and vibrant. I'm like 28.
You had at least like 7 or 8 more years.
28. Young, beautiful,
Yeah,
baby face.
he's been hit by a lot of solar radiation.
No, I hide from this. But during the red and fair, I got a little burnt.
I thought you were going to be a tomato for a little while, but no, you were actually.
Now I went too bad. The hood that I wore half the day protected me from the rest of it. It was just hot. Also, that outfit's a little tiny for me. Big dude.
You're just built different.
I had a fun conversation with. I saw a doctor today, and I said, I don't think I eat a crazy amount, but I was like, but look at me, I'm big. That mass has to come from somewhere. And he started laughing. He's like, we had this one woman who said she was a picky eater, but she was a very, very large person. And I'm like, people who say they're picky eaters.
You be a picky eater, but if you're picky eating lard,
Yeah,
I mean, like, there's bad picky eating.
People-
And most picky eating people it's cheese and carbs are the big thing.
Well, it's
and that's
cake.
Huh?
They like cake, but not vegetables.
Yeah, well, I mean, even then, like, it's usually if picky eaters are cheese and carbs. That's the two main ones.
Yeah.
Fried foods and which usually involves cheese and some carb. Potato chips. There's some sausage was one other one I've seen. It's a very popular picky eating one. Which is weird.
It's food that's bad for you. You're a picky eater because you don't want to eat salad.
I actually have a DeviantArt. I just haven't
Updated.
Yeah, I don't think I posted on there in like forever.
I appreciate people still make. Oh, pony.
I know this will get me into my thing. Yeah, I haven't posted on this forever. Last thing I posted was Taco Bucket, and that was like
Don't say it out loud.
2021.
Because I feel like that was just yesterday. That was just yesterday, right? Just got that one out.
I just stopped caring about DeviantArt. Look at this one, Michael.
I like that one. Getting those socks and those.
No, I stopped caring about it because I didn't. It was more of instead of putting time into like pictures, I decided there's so many other people that do better pictures. I'm just going to focus on the big thing, and that's just the animation stuff. Though I could probably post some of my fun bad fan fiction ones on here. This technically was one I did for fun, but then I used it for a bad fan fiction image. Yeah, I used to post stuff here all the time. And
Remember when you used to do stuff for fun?
No.
Just the pony minds is what it is.
Some of these are just the gifs from videos. I mean,
Look at that other colored derpy.
some of these though, I used to make gifs all the time from videos that I put out, mainly because people would already make gifs from the things that I made and put it on Derpy Bureau, but they'd be crap. So I would just make a really good copy and put it on Derpy Bureau, so then people would just have the good copy.
I'm looking forward to things.
But I don't know. DeviantArt felt like for the work that it was to maintain it, it just wasn't worth it, and so I just stopped.
Every once in a while.
Nah, I didn't see it worthwhile. I got rid of that and like one other thing, and then I just focused on YouTube and Twitch.
Post all your ponies on the Derpy Buru. Or Tumblr. I use Tumblr.
I have a Tumblr, but I only got it so that nobody would snipe my name. So I made it a Tumblr, blocked my name in, and then I never used it.
I like going on Tumblr for ponies. There's some pretty active ponies on Tumblr. And see, Giz generally hits up Derpy Buru, so I don't as much. I know if anything's good, he'll post it, and then I just hit up Tumblr. And so we have two different sources for ponies. It works out. Yesterday I was testing out an art program towards, and it's improved. Of course, I was testing it out like at 1 in the morning. I didn't sleep much. But that's fine. Alcohol keep me awake.
I've been staying up a little too late, but it's because of factories.
Yeah, that's why I stayed up late. That was part of it. I was bouncing back and forth between factories and art programs.
Yesterday I had one goal on Satisfactory, and then I had to backtrack like so many times. I ended up building 2 small factories just so I could get my one factory running that I wanted to do. It was so stupid.
When you start getting towards the end game stuff, you really have to start like building your factory up to produce it at any decent rate.
That's my goal. Is I already did supercomputers. I already have almost a full extra large container full of supercomputers. Mm-hmm. But I want to get cooling and cooling thing.
Yeah.
The cooling thing. Heat sinks and one of the modular frames.
Like the last one or second last one?
The tier 8 one.
Okay.
I want to have that all done in one factory in high volume. So I have the specific factory for these things that are being made so that they can be produced at high volume. So that when I get to tier 9, these all are making the important things that I can use to make the tier 9 stuff, I'm hoping. So yeah, if there was like a tier 10 and 11, I'd be doing it differently. But I know that that's going to be like the mass produced thing I need. So I'm just focusing on it.
I'm trying to move all my copper and iron production over to alloys that are copper iron mixes. I like how both of them are just copper and iron, and then you just kind of, it's just a different amount for both for the alloys. Seems a bit. Because what would you even call a copper iron mix? It probably has a name. I have no idea what it is. Like I know
Chiron or Opper.
Like brass is copper and zinc.
A couple of minutes. You won't be long.
Bronze is copper and tin. But what's copper and iron? No idea. Copper and iron alloy is called. Doesn't really have a name. I think it would, but I guess it's not super popular. It doesn't get its own name.
Okay, done. Oh, it didn't grab her eye position here. That's what's being goofy.
Copper iron basically makes a type of bronze or steel depending on the ratio. But it's not traditional bronze or steel.
I was trying to make everything of. I wish iron plates could be made with steel.
You can make them with plastic.
But it still needs iron.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to, because the factory had, I replaced all the recipes all the way to make cooling units with iron pipe or lead pipe, not lead pipes, steel pipes. Every recipe had a method to get there, so I just needed to make steel pipes and wire, and I could literally make almost all of it. But then one thing, not for the cooling unit, but for I think the modular frame thing, needed reinforced plates. I'm like, God damn it, and I need to have iron, so I had to have this whole little section just to make iron for that. Hello, Kel-chan.
Where is Kel-chan these days? Don't chat enough. You should come into chat more if you're around. Throw that out there. We miss you. No.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't
We do
be
miss
long.
you.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long.
You're in Maryland. That's cool. Family there. It's a nice place. Fast.
You have internet. Well, you have internet without latency.
Yeah, you're actually in the States, so that's pretty cool.
But he's back for good now, or at least for now.
For the time being.
Won't be long.
Come up and visit again. Yes.
So when the head is turned down, the mouth opening doesn't look as big, and so I have to open it more so that you can tell it's open. The normal lip sync, I couldn't see that.
A couple of minutes. You won't be long. Couple of minutes.
Oh, I didn't know that, Kel-chan. I'm sorry to hear your brother was in the hospital. I missed that. I feel like a jerk now.
Release. Oh, if he was going to be released, that sounds good though. Hopefully. You doing a animation cartoon? Kinda. I'm doing
Animating a cartoon character. Yes.
yeah, I primarily do animation stuff. I've been doing stuff for YouTube for many years.
He plays Disco Elysium currently on the weekends, though. He plays, and I try not to get in trouble. I don't always succeed. Fun. Applejack did not kill her mom. He simply had Trixie put her out of her misery.
That's much better. Yeah, this is the Monty Python one. We got about 20 seconds done.
She sprained her ankles, and they had to put her down.
But Michael only cares about one part. It's this one.
The cool part.
There's one that she does little kickies against Applejack.
Stop it. And the idea is she just got a sprained ankle, and she turned 40, and that was enough of a reason. The second you turn 40, you go in the cart. It's only fair. The rest of everyone else.
Yeah, Michael said it would be funny if we could get this out in a decent time so that we could take advantage of the fact that G5 died.
Yeah,
but it's
canceled.
Which I guess by the time I finish it, most people would think I probably started it when it died and then I got it done in like 2 months.
Yeah,
because that's how they think animation works.
Yeah. Yeah, Kel-chan, it's a bummer, but G5 got canceled because they did a bad job. I'm sure they would say differently, but
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long. Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't
I think
be
most
long.
people started tuning out after season 2 of Tell Your Tale. I think most people tuned out during Make Your Mark. But Make Your Mark had some good stuff. Tell Your Tale just. There was that hitchy poo. He knows the one.
He's in a box.
In a box.
Schrodinger's box.
Make Your Mark was okay once they figured out what they were supposed to actually be doing, which wasn't until like 10 episodes in. But by the time they figured out what they were doing, the audience had kind of already tuned out, so they weren't able to save it, and then the studio got sold, so you can't continue without the studio that was animating it. They tried to continue on with Tell Your Tale, but once the guideline of the original studio was gone for Tell Your Tale, they kind of went off on a tangent where, like, magic has to have rules. It can't just do anything, otherwise it's boring, uninteresting. Like, if you can just solve every problem by going boom, it's solved because magic. Doesn't make for.
You mean Pony Life? I mean, though in Pony Life, it's
potions.
drink alcohol and it solves all your problems, so that one's okay.
Sometimes Pony Life actually had some good episodes. They didn't fix. If anything, the potions caused more problems than they helped. So that was fun, but you can't just like have Gandalf in Lord of the Rings like, I have magic. Boop, the ring is gone. Story over. Let's dance. Like, there needs to be rules.
Yes. I'm up.
Needs to be limitations. And the second that stupid dragon brought that cake to life,
The dragon was
tuned out hard after that.
the dragon was stupid.
The dragon was stupid, and it just kept
That
getting
game
stupider.
was like the dragon was the whole thing, and like I feel like the premise of that game was the same problem for the whole game. And you just had to go through different areas solving the exact same problem.
Yeah,
And even when you figure out what the problem was, the problem still persists because you're stupid.
that game kind of personified later G5. Like the whole thing going after the movie was good, but like the whole thing with the Earth ponies, like having magic that made plants instantly grow, that was dumb. It was OP. It was just them saying, "Oh, the Earth ponies need magic too." They had magic. It was more nuanced, but it was good, powerful magic. It was just nuanced magic. It contributed to their strength and their ability to grow food. They didn't have to shoot vines through the air like telekinesis.
It had to be cool powers.
It's just them basically just throwing anything into the wind.
Yeah, our ponies didn't need magic. They were the physical labor.
Their magic was in their bodies.
Oh, what, unicorns aren't?
No, the telekinesis is like a mind thing. There's body, mind, and
Are you sure?
air.
I mean, the pony has to use their mind to control their body, and a unicorn has to use their mind to control their horn. Wouldn't it be no different than an appendage?
This is not telekinesis.
Yeah, but the telekinesis, you're still using your mind to tell your arm what to do.
Well, they could do more than just pick things up with their magic.
Yeah, but it was all mind. You still use your mind to do anything with your body.
Yeah.
If they're just using their horn as a
It's a conduit.
to use the rest of everything around them in a way that is no different than using your body.
Yeah. I can't make snow with my body. Wish I could.
Yeah, but it
Maybe if I eat some ice cube.
just because it can do something else doesn't mean that it can't, like, just because it's not it's a power that isn't something that can be done physically with a hand doesn't mean that it isn't like a hand in some way.
Magic.
Yeah, it's magic. I mean, if the Earth pony just like farts and makes plants.
Yeah. Magic has to have rules. Otherwise, it's
Pony didn't
nonsense.
have rules.
It did.
The fact that like Starlight Glimmer could blow a hole in the ground with like just sneeze, it made no sense because she should be locked away or like have some kind of control within society. You can't just have everybody have nukes.
Not everybody had nukes. There was only a few unicorns who had enough talent to actually do those kind of
Yes, but it doesn't mean that somebody couldn't figure that out for themselves. Or by practicing it incorrectly cause other problems.
Every human being on this planet is capable of having like Arnold Schwarzenegger at his prime abs, but very few do.
But some people are going to try to do it, and in doing so hurt themselves or others.
Yeah.
So why isn't it regulated?
They did talk about basically keeping Starlight around after the whole incident because they were kind of afraid of letting her go off on her own.
Yeah, he put her in prison, solitary.
Pinky brought it up. She's like, we can't just let
We
her
gotta lock her up.
around.
She's bad horse.
They had
Right,
her
Michael? Bad horse.
go horse.
Oh, bad horse.
They just had to keep an eye on her.
Bad
because-
horse.
Hey, Trixie, on the other hand,
Trixie should be in prison. She did like try to take over a town.
Yeah, but she failed, so it's fine. All is forgiven.
She failed?
She's cute.
So if you attempt to rob a bank but you don't succeed,
It depends how cute you are, and you can get away with it.
is that why your failure of attempt happened?
Yeah, I'm never gonna get away with crap. I have to be careful.
Try to give him the puppy dog eyes, Michael.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like G4 ponies did have rules. If you wanted to be a powerful magician, you either had to be immensely talented and motivated, or go to school and just be immensely talented and motivated. In G5, Sunny became an alicorn and was already casting lasers and shields. Like, no, you shouldn't be able to do that.
Michael, so you're saying Sunny's a bad horse?
No, she's just cheating.
She's cheating?
She's a cheater.
Because she's a bad horse.
Just like Silver.
Bad horse.
No, not bad horse.
She needs to
She's
get...
a cheater horse. She needs
to be slapped.
Oh,
Timeout?
yeah, for cheating.
You murdered 1,000 people. Timeout.
That's right. Sonny did some stuff when I was looking.
Oh, you know, for ponies that had that power on either Shelly or Lulu's list. Yeah, maybe, but they'd have to really know. But people could probably detect stuff because when it comes to magic, you can just kind of like Deus Ex Machina any excuse you want in for anything.
Kinda, but that's why you put rules in place so you can't.
And you could say like, yeah, it took them years to develop that power, but you can also use that power incorrectly and something else might happen. Like, you knowing how to use it correctly, but what happens if it like interacts with something incorrectly and does something because you used it wrong?
You end up having Paris sprites eat the town, or a doll that everybody's accessible.
Yes, which is why isn't it regulated?
Well, very few ponies are capable of the kind of things Twilight was capable of.
But again, it doesn't. But she's doing it right.
Kind of.
But what happens if you're using the same? You're trying to go through the thought process and do the advanced thing without knowing what you're doing. It's like, I want to go and mix these chemicals together in the house. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, doesn't stop you.
Yeah, but it's very bad.
Yeah. Well, after the episode of what was it, Lesson 0, had Twilight's friends not been there to defend her, Celestia would have thrown her ass into a hard time out. She showed up to that house pissed. She was about to get punished, and her friend stood up for her. Good episode, by the way. It was one of the things that made this early episodes really good, because Twilight did try to fix things with magic, and she was immensely talented, but a lot of times it blew up in her face.
Okay.
And it was like Lyra went to the school for gifted unicorns, but she was never shown to be gifted at much more than music.
What's wrong with music?
Nothing. She just couldn't. Like, she was mustaches on dragons' faces.
You're basically saying she was stupid except music.
No, I'm saying she was considered above average. Mm-hmm. Twilight was exceptional and rare.
Bonbon and Lyra smooching Dr. Hooves.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good stupid face.
So you want me to have them smooching a stallion?
No, they're smooching each other.
No, she says Bonbon and Lyra smooching Dr. Hooves.
No, it's Bonbon and Lyra smooching, comma.
There's no comma.
Dr. Hooves.
Okay, wait, Dr. Hooves is watching.
Yeah.
And he's getting in on it. And he's doing weird things.
He's got to stay over there in the corner smoking a cigarette.
I love how you're like, smooch. Men and women can't touch, no. But smoking is okay.
Yeah, kids love it. Flying.
That's gotta have. We used to restart the program, so I didn't realize I had a rotation still set. We'll move that over there.
That's what you meant, Matt, right? Lyra and Bonbon smooching because they're married and they would never cheat on one another?
They're not cheating, they're both there.
I mean, that's fair. It's kind of when you invite somebody over. And when I was in college, there was like this couple that invited other people into their relationship, but it was pretty clear only one of them was good. That's sad. Hey, the Vort. He's a doctor. Doctor Who. Bye. So this is where they stomp him to death.
I don't think I can interpret his words in that way.
Yeah. Lyra and Bonbon smooching DR Who's. So, pretty sure that first one is, Dirt Road Who's. They kick him down a dirt road. So. Kick him.
Michael?
Mm-hmm.
I think it stands for Derpy.
Derpy Romance Hooves?
No.
Derpy Romance Hooves.
No,
Derpy Hooves.
Wait, Bonbon and Lyra smooching Derpy Hooves.
Yes.
No, I think it's definitely Doctor Who's. But now that I've confirmed to you that's the correct word order,
Yeah.
because you agree.
That's Derpy Hooves.
No, you agree that it is smooching that person.
I agree that it's Derpy. Oh look, here she comes.
No.
Go smooch. Go smooch the horses, all of them. Smooch.
No, you confirmed that what the word ordering is that.
Derpy
So
Hooves, yeah.
no, you agree. So
I agree it's Derpy. Why is Doctor Who's there? Get rid of him.
No,
It's supposed
this
to be
is-
Derpy.
Oh, this is what you said.
Derpy Who's.
No smooching.
Elshana's trying to stop the smooching.
You want him to stop the smooching?
Kinda. If they're gonna smooch that gross horse. I feel like they were gonna smooch each other, like for their wedding, and he just jumped in there between them. He's like,
He's officiating, and then they're like, "Whoa, he hot."
It's just, I now pronounce you Mare and Mare.
And I now pronounce you get in my bed.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
That's what the officiator gets, like his payment. It's a nice world to live in. This is the most romantic thing you've done in a very long time.
I was gonna say, I think I've done other things.
Yeah, we've done it in a while. Very distant.
This is romantic. It's like a threesome.
They're just smooching him. I feel like he just like bought them a house.
Just bought them a house. What is he,
Yeah.
rich?
That's the only way this would happen. He must be rich. Your ship is bad and you should feel bad. I agree, Kel-chan. He needs to get rid of that stupid horse. Those two are married. They should be smooching each other.
They're smooching. They're smooching
No
together.
smooching.
They're smooching. Doctor Who's together.
You should stop it. He's probably got worms. Looks like he has. Yeah, he's got worms. Got him. That's a horse that has worms. Looks surprised.
Oh, no smooching. What the hell?
This is
I come in on this lecturing? This is what happens when the children aren't present, I guess.
Matt wanted this.
He's like, Matt didn't want this. Don't let him lie to you.
What do you
He wanted
mean?
this.
Michael wanted this.
I don't want this. There's a gross stallion in the middle.
I like how as soon as you say that, he smiles.
Yeah.
I don't want this.
I don't care what Dr. Who's
I
wants.
come down here and I see that we're in an 18 plus stream now. Wow. Crazy.
Even Adam agrees. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, hi, Adam. Whoa, hi. Ew. Okay, I know. I got on.
Okay.
I got on screen, and then all of a sudden, people are like, "Ew." I get it.
Don't you need to use the bathroom?
What?
He needs to go to the bathroom right
You know
now.
what? I can take his spot for a second.
No.
Use the
We can fix
washroom.
this. We can fix this so easy. Just gotta get rid of the stallion.
I think look, he's so happy though.
And the kissing. Oh. Anyways, I was gonna do a Dairy Queen run. Your requests?
No, that's what I want.
Only if I can give you money.
Fine, you can give me money.
I don't have any money.
Money for what?
Nice young man.
I want ice cream.
Whoa.
I want ice cream.
And you're getting kisses, but you'd rather have ice cream.
Yes, ice cream is better than Meredith.
It's like around like 5 to 7.
Here is $14.
That's crazy. All right, thanks.
What are you going to strip club? You got so many ones in there.
Because he went to the run fair and they gave him a whole bunch of ones.
I did have, yeah. I had the one place I went to. I used a 50 and they gave me 38 back. A $10 bill in all ones.
Yeah.
I had 28 in ones they gave me. I was like, oh my god, I look like I'm going to a strip club. I mean, no, actually not really, because you don't give stripper ones.
Only if you want to be funny.
So surprise me, but not not the same thing as last.
Oh, okay. You're
He didn't like it. No.
No, I liked it. I just want
Different.
variety. I'll get you the other limited time flavor.
Sure.
All right. And what about you?
Same thing.
All right, the usual.
I like simple.
Simple is good. All right, be back in a.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're going there, kid.
Michael.
No, you're dumb.
You wish you were here.
I can't admit anything.
Michael, there's so much smooches. Actually, they already passed out.
Oh no, you drugged them.
Yes.
Everything makes sense now.
My name is P. Diddy.
I was gonna go Cosby Wars.
That's too soon.
Too soon. That's been going on forever. Oh no. Stop drugging horses. I knew there had to be something wrong. Get him out of there. Let's go rest the police horse to beat him up. Why does he look so much smaller than that? It's like they're kissing a child.
He's right size.
Just perspective, I guess.
Maybe if I do that, is that better?
No. He's still there, so of course it's not better. No. Just quickly delete. Just hide him. Click the hide button.
What?
Click the hide button. For who's? No, not her. Do it to the who's. No. No, bad. No. He doesn't even know what he's happy about anymore.
Lady, where'd you go?
He's also on drugs. He wants to come back.
Manly man is ready. Bring back the ladies. Oh.
He's so Casanova.
Apples, apples, apples.
It's good to be a doctor.
Apples,
It's
apples.
good to be a doctor. He's got no mares though. Oh no, they're back. Good to be a doctor. You'll get access to all the drugs, and then you can give them to unsuspecting bystanders, and commit horrible crimes, and they'll never know because you got all the drugs. Delicious. Oh no, I took too many drugs and now I'm ODing. I'm dying. No, so yes, so you just, it's the drugs that make you bloop away. So he bloops away. It's that face.
I put my face in an oven.
It's melted. You know, a toy is gone that I wish didn't disappear. Shrinky Dink. I don't think they exist anymore.
I'm actually not sure.
Because you know what was cool about Shrinky Dink? She could be a horrible artist. And by some miracle, once it got small enough, all the lines got straight and it looked good.
Yeah, actually, another one I really miss that makes no sense with current technology. Light brights.
Light brights are so cool.
They were cool, but now you have screens, so you can kind of do that like other ways.
It's not, yeah, but it's not crafting. It's
Yeah,
arts and crafts.
light brights were awesome.
There's that, I feel like there's still a market for light brights, not for kids, but for older people like us with nostalgia issues.
I'm not going to go and play with a night bright as my.
Light bright. You make a thing and you set it on a thing somewhere.
Those things were so hot.
You could do LED.
Yeah, you could. If you do LEDs now, sure. I still remember the Light Bright song. Oh God, yeah, I didn't even think about the Light Bright song.
Sing the Light Bright song.
I can't remember the words exactly, but I remember that it was an addicting as hell song.
Sing, do a little bit of it. Like, hum it. Maybe I'll remember.
I can't remember it exactly. I just remember like the commercials and everything. It was very.
I just remember pictures of dinosaurs.
It was earwormy.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long.
I feel like you might still be able
Can
to.
you hang around a couple of minutes?
It
You won't be
wouldn't,
long.
but it's definitely not for kids.
Hang around a couple of minutes.
Definitely
you
an
won't be
older
long.
person nostalgia toy.
You won't be long. Long. Gotta go. Long.
I know Nancy's favorite toy is definitely the. We had one when I was in our house.
Long.
It's that one.
Light bright, turn on the shining light tonight. Yeah, something like that.
Light bright.
Holy moly, majority. Just hello, spicy onion.
Right.
Gotta go.
A little slower. Yes, hello. We're talking about nostalgic toys from the early 90s and late 80s that aren't around anymore. I was thinking Stringy Dinks. I can see the problem with Stringy Dinks because you're putting plastic in an oven. And
Yeah.
if you like leave it too long, that could go bad.
I'm trying to think of toys. I remember I love Slinkies.
They're still around. Slinkies are definitely still.
Yeah. The turtle van that shot pizzas.
Yeah, no, that was good.
That was a
Probably
good one.
collector's item now.
I didn't have it as my neighbor.
Yeah.
But I think he burned it.
Oops.
We were weird kids. A lot of it was video games. The little tiny Matchbox car, not Matchbox, but Micro Machines.
Micro Machines?
I still have some. I found them.
You have one of my favorite toys from a kid. When I was a kid, the Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
That's new though.
Yeah, you gotta know it. But still.
I bought that because it was a fun thing to have on a shelf.
Yeah.
Wibble wobbles, knock them over, and they won't stay down.
They had some pony ones that I almost bought.
Couple of minutes. You won't be long.
Main six Weebles. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long. Well, can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long. I've got to go to Robinson's.
I think Giz pointed them out to me. I got close to buying them, but the problem is I have 0 shelf space. That's not going to change anytime soon. So I can't be as reckless with my purchases as I used to be.
I'm improving. I have still a lot of shelves down here to do. I want to get things full though, because I feel like if things are empty, it feels weird. So I want to get things so I can fill it so that I can stop getting things.
You have things to put on.
I have a lot of room in this room.
Yeah.
Like a ton of room. I have the shelf and some of the stuff started up there, but like I want to get 2 other replica guns up there, but I can't. I don't have the money for it right now.
You have a bin in that room over there. Got ponies in it.
Yeah.
Put on the shelf.
Well, I want to get some stuff over here, but I don't want to put like bookshelves because that eats up a lot of like floor wall space. I kind of want to get some posters, but then like some random small shelves mixed in.
Just get a pony pile in the corner.
Yeah, but see, I get shelves everywhere. I don't have things to put on them. Like I don't want to just have plushes, or like I don't mind putting some, but I want to mix it up with other stuff. There's a couple things like I saw you can get a replica Stargate and then they have a pre-order for Stargate Atlantis. They're like 9 inches across, pretty decent size, and they're real metal. I kind of want to get those because that'd be really cool and stuff like that. I want to get. We got a bunch of stuff for Dragon stuff for the walls at the Ren Fair. I could have picked up so much more at the Ren Fair. But I had to limit myself, and even then I felt like I spent a lot.
Money was spent, but they appreciate it, and that's why they're there, and it makes them come back.
Did you see the wooden dragons up?
No.
So,
I've seen them, just not up.
yeah, they're across from the bar on that wall.
I'll go look.
Oh, you don't have to go now, but
Well, I'm not.
Actually-
My drink is out, so I have to.
yeah, mine is too, but ice cream's coming.
Oh, yeah, good point. I'll go look at them anyways. I'll throw out.
Can you hang around? Well, can you hang around? Can you hang around? hang around? Or can you hang around a couple of minutes? Or do us a favour. I can't. Or do us a favour. I can't. Or can you hang around?
Assume you have them anchored to screws and not just like M3 strips.
Yeah, it's the picture I put up, I put 2 nails in, but for those ones I put an actual drywall anchor in with a screw.
My only concern is the fact that if those fall off the wall, probably break. So.
Yeah, that's why I didn't just put a nail in, because knocking it, you could knock the nail out. I put a drywall anchor with a screw. You would have to hit it hard. And then I even, to make it so that they were semi-flat, I put little pads on the back because the screws are going to come out a bit. So I put pads on there about the size of screws so that they're not perfectly flat, because the wall's not perfectly flat. But
you might want to put one M3 strip just to kind of keep it from bouncing.
You would have to really try hard to do that.
I have kids down here.
But it's got the little like metal bar with the little teeth, and the screw had a large lip, so it's on there really good. You would have to like whack it from below.
What is the youngest child you're gonna have down here this week?
12 or 13. No, they're not, they're fine.
Okay.
They're well behaved.
I would be more concerned if it was 8.
No.
8-year-olds are monsters.
No. They're all they're super
Tiny
good.
tornadoes.
I can't remember how well I said, but yeah, they're not crazy.
I promise you, they're not crazy. That's what I tell everyone. I believe you. Like if it was from my family though, and you're like, how old are they? They're 13. Okay, so they're just breaking shit on a regular basis then. Okay, great.
Yeah, I think it may be older than that. I can't remember exactly though. I remember numbers.
My brothers, they would wrestle every day of every second of their lives until they were like in college. Like, they were the personification of this is why we can't have nice things.
I think it's about 12, yeah. That's what I thought.
Well, hopefully they like arcade games.
Oh, they can play with whatever they want. They can do. The whole point of having everything set up the way I have it set up is for options, and they might just do stuff outside. Who knows?
They're gonna come here, and I'm gonna be like, "Let me show you kids some good games. Have you ever played Ball and Cup? Let's begin.
We're gonna play the silence game now. Shut the hell up and sit down."
We're gonna watch this World War II documentary. Teach children.
Actually, one of my nephews is super big into World War II, so he would love it.
Yeah,
that type of thing.
Fair.
He likes antiques and nostalgic stuff. World War II, especially World War II. Yeah, she just said that. Yeah. Joey would love that.
It's an old man thing to do.
No, he loves history. Anything old, anything like that. He'll pull out like Nazi coins and medals from World War II and stuff, like just really, really neat stuff they found. And he's really proud of it all.
Ooh.
I'm thinking you probably like some of the pictures I took from like Germany and stuff. Though we didn't cover like too much war stuff. A lot of it was the more Holocaust stuff.
And the bullet holes and everything is kind of historically interesting, and they were everywhere. Like anything that was existed from before this, the Second World War still was just riddled with bullet holes. They fixed a lot of it, but
well, it's a lot of times it's not bullet holes. It's you can tell that was patched.
Yeah,
like there's little splotches everywhere that look a little newer. And then there was I think there's the one area you went to in that one park that they had, because of how many statues there are, they haven't gotten to the renovations for those yet. And you could see just how riddled they were, like fingers blown off, like part of the head was missing and bullet holes all over. I almost think that it'd be cool just to keep it like that. Be like, for the
Some of it.
creator, that might not be the greatest thing, but like so much of that stuff was just beat to hell.
What's crazy is the amount of effort and time they put into recording some of that stuff. Because some of it was just completely obliterated, and they took what was left and just tried to recreate what was. And apparently they only started doing it like in their early 2000s. So it's been they've been moving on it pretty quick since it started, best I can tell.
But yeah, they probably didn't do anything during the split.
Yeah. So yeah, they didn't really have a chance to start even think about it until after the like early 90s. Look how cute that horse.
Can you hang around a couple of?
Germany's a cool place to vacate.
Can you hang around a couple?
Historical perspective.
I feel like we were there for. We were in Berlin for 2 days. Was it 2 full days?
I think it was a little longer. I thought it was,
No, we got there Monday late, and then I think we had Monday, Tuesday, and then we left. Or no, we had Tuesday, Wednesday, we left Thursday.
we walked the city over 2 days.
Yeah, what, Tuesday and Wednesday?
Yeah.
But even then, I felt like we were hitting a lot of the highlight points, but we could have put more time into stuff. But
I think it's almost the.
we saw a lot of stuff, but you could put more time into like going to specific museums or reading up on more of the information or really digging into some of the other historical stuff. But we had like 2 days.
Yeah.
So we banged through as much as we could.
And I did enjoy the convention a whole lot. I could go again. That was just pleasant. It was almost serene.
Hang around a couple of minutes.
You just went to the beer garden.
I want the ponies flooding the beer garden. That's
There
what
was
I
a lot of
want.
ponies in the beer garden.
Yeah, there's ponies just all over a beer garden.
The beer garden was really nice overall, but
A couple of minutes.
I think this year was a little earlier in the year, and yeah, because it was like I think it was Germany like just around this time last year, and I think they did in July or August or something, but it was apparently very hot. When we were there,
It was nice.
gorgeous weather all the time. Like I think if anything, it was slightly cool, but for walking around and doing stuff outside, that was exactly what you'd want.
I think I've gotten lucky because of all the conventions I've been to, very few of them rain out. Some of them have had rain,
A
but
couple of minutes.
rain
You're
out.
so back.
Ooh, thank you very much.
I got you Reese's something, I forget.
Okay, I like
Cool.
Reese's.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much, Adam.
Yeah, of course, always
Yes.
a pleasure.
Wonderful thing.
It's full.
Yep.
Reese's Pieces. Gotta find E.T.
Or what?
E.T.
E.T.
Extraterrestrial. E.T. Yes. Movie.
I have it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, the E.T. ate Reese's Pieces in the movie. This is one of the best product placements for a new candy there could ever have been.
Because M&M turned them down.
Yeah.
You would think it was supposed to be M&M or Skittles, one of the other two, and they said no, or they couldn't work out a deal. So Reese's jumped in to try to, and it was probably the only reason that they still exist. Reese's that was probably one of the best product placements for success of the company of all time.
I like Reese's Pieces. M&M's.
Hang around a couple of minutes.
Skittles is more of a
A
move.
couple of minutes. A couple of minutes. A couple of minutes.
I don't know if somebody posted a picture or something I read, but somebody mixed Reese's Pieces with M&Ms and Skittles in the same bowl.
Yeah, I saw
The
that
note
picture.
that was left.
funny. Like you've committed a horrible sin. I've told people of treachery.
You can tell them apart. They all have a letter on them.
You could, but you'd have to siphon through them to pick them apart.
If you took them all and threw them in your mouth at the same time, for one, why? I'm big on like I eat one at a time.
Why? They're tiny.
Because whether you have 1 or 10 in your mouth, it's the same flavor. So if I put one in my mouth at a time, I get to enjoy that flavor longer.
Those are different flavors.
Well, I know, but then that means I only want one in my mouth so I can enjoy each flavor. But if I shove a ton in my mouth, all it means I'm taking my enjoyment and making less time out of it. I want to have a lot of time with it.
Get more Skittles. Endless bags of Skittles.
If you're eating one per and you're eating 10 per, if you're eating 10 per, just eat 10 times as much.
Yeah. Got it.
I
That
agree.
is the face of a horse. That is
Hang around a
definitely.
couple of minutes. You will. Around a couple of minutes.
He's like looking down, just making the puppy dog eyes.
Not making puppy dog eyes.
Making puppy dog
A
eyes.
couple of minutes.
They kind of have perpetual puppy
A
dog.
couple of minutes. You will. Around a couple of minutes. You will. Hang around a couple of minutes. You will. A couple of minutes. You will. A couple of minutes. You will.
Guys, I don't know if we said, but at the Ren Fair, they had ponies. And they were cute.
I don't think I took pictures of the ponies.
Yeah, good
I
ponies.
took pictures of a camel. I posted in I spelled it too differently twice. I did. Renaissance has that does not have an A. I don't think. I don't know, at least they're spelled either both right or both wrong. I see camel.
It's weird that I think camels are kind of.
This was the line to get in. Like
It was long.
you have to go up. It moved really quick, but you had to go all the way up here. Then you had to go up through the hill here to the front gate. It is an A. That's what I thought. And then there was a large mass, and it took us another 15 minutes to get through over there. For how many people were here, it went really quick. But holy crap, it was. Yeah, that was the mass at the front gate. But this is how busy it was. That is crazy busy.
Like twice as busy as the last time we went.
But this was one of the food areas. The food areas were the busiest.
It was kind of reaching critical mass for me. Like at a certain point, it gets too crowded. It was better in the evening.
But yeah, it was very busy, but most of the time, this was still by an eatery area, but this was a little lighter. This is a little bit better.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm trying to see where I have the picture of one of the other. There's a wedding going on. You can be wed there. They actually dress you up in full outfits and everything.
They really need more space for that fair, but there's nowhere they're going to get it.
Oh, they even had big chests. People were playing.
It would be difficult to expand the fair somehow.
They have land too, but a lot of what makes it good is all the buildings are very old. And I think that,
Well, very old as an 80.
yeah, like the Mead, this is where all the buildings look like. They look very old. And they are very old. It was built, yeah. I think they were celebrating, it was 85 was when it was built. I don't know how big it was, but did they run out of booze? No. I did get a picture of the booze though. Yeah. Like, this was a
Blackberry?
this is the blackberry tart mead. A very heavy drink, but it's very fruity and very good. Oh yeah, they had elephants too. We didn't go to any of the
Picture of all
puppy
the animals
races.
with the ponies.
Yeah, this is like probably the on average busy, where you could still walk around pretty easy, but yeah, they have all these really old trees mixed in here, all the buildings. It's such a gorgeous area. No, it's the Minnesota Ren Fair is one of the best probably in the country. It's huge.
Hello, Godzilla, man. We're eating ice cream, talking about Renaissance.
I feel like they put cheesecake in here, but it's only like a couple pieces, a big piece of it, and then the rest of it's kind of broken up. And it still tastes like cheesecake, but you know, they really plan ahead. They only time I've ever seen them run out of anything was last year when we went. We were there the last day, so the Sunday before they were done for the year, and like halfway through the day they ran out of turkey legs, like throughout the entire event. Because like for State Fair or some of the other ones, you know, you'll have vendors that are specific to that person or that thing that they sell, and that's the only location you can get it. Ren Fair doesn't do that. It's usually like if you want a beer, you could probably get that same beer at like 4 or 5 different locations. If you go to a place that has beer, they probably have all the same beer. It's not that you're going and looking for specific food items. You go to a food court, half the food's probably gonna be the same as a different spot, with maybe a couple other unique things, but the shops are all unique.
Yeah.
But they're the kind of the same shops every year. Yeah, it's
smart the way they do the food and drink. It keeps people spread out.
yeah. So you're not getting a bunch like the Sweet Martha's cookies at the Minnesota State Fair is super busy because everybody wants the cookies, but they only have like 1 or 2 locations there that do it. Where there, if you want mead, there's like 15 places that sell mead, and they all sell the same mead. So you just when you can grab one, get a drink, and then keep going. And if you want another one when you're done, you can probably just go around the corner and find another place that's selling it too. Mm-hmm. So it's nice. It feels like
Walking around the park doesn't take you away from anything.
but that means also you're not there for the food or any specific drink. You're there to enjoy those things. You're mainly there for the experience and everything else around it.
I was there to experience mead. I was definitely the one who didn't want to leave at the end of the day, though.
But, yeah, we could have stayed longer, but at that point we kind of saw most of the things.
Yeah.
Couple of minutes. A couple of minutes.
Most of the shows had wrapped up by that point.
The shows can be okay, but I feel like the shows don't really change much. They're kind of the same shows every year.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't go to like every show every time. Some of the people, like Puke and Snot, they said they've been doing it for 29 years. No, that's the name of the duo.
I think,
but they're so ingrained into everything. They actually have a shop next door and across from them that have fully integrated signs in specific to those two. Like there's a Snot something and a Puke something.
it's the one concern I have about the Ren Fair, though, is that a lot of the acts were older people who've been doing it for a very long time. And it's just like, it's just going to turn into a situation where they all retire at the same time. Nothing.
That's kind of what happened with the pub crawl people.
Yeah, they retired.
Yeah, they said that last year was their last year of doing it. Somebody else just took it over, but they've been running it for many years.
There was a guy trying to recruit us to dance. Join some sort of dance troupe.
He's a nice old man.
Yes, they were all nice old men, which is like the reason they need new people.
Is that why you like it there? It's your people?
I will say an old man is at the Ren Fair last year is what convinced me to watch The Last Unicorn.
You need to be convinced. Watch something about horse.
Well, he pushed me over the edge to watch The Last Unicorn, which turned out a very good movie. Ren fairs have this kind of energy that doesn't seem to want to go away. And it's nice to see something with a bit of permanence to it.
It's cool to go there and just see people that get into character, dress up, and it feels like everybody's there for the sole purpose of having fun.
Yeah.
Nothing else. You're not, it's just, they just want to go there and experience everything and have fun. I've never really seen people just angry or whatever. It's just fun.
And the ones who really get into it, the ones who play the parts and dress up and stuff,
Those are cool.
they love it.
So some people like that, I don't think they work there. They just go every year to just play a thing.
Well, if they're really into it and they have the free time, they end up working there.
Some of the people selling food seemed a little bit less interested in being there, but at that point you're kind of not really enjoying everything. You're just
It's a job.
serving. Yeah.
It's the people walking around playing King and Queen and stuff that are.
But even
Really
that
do it.
has got to be exhausting. Like, all right, for the next 2 hours, you just have to walk around and act pompous. I mean, I could do that. But you have to play a character. And if somebody's like, or is being a butt, you need to like know how to treat it correctly. The King and Queen have guards, so at least I can go kick his ass.
But like I could tell the woman playing the Queen was really enjoying it because I saw her doing the children's knighting where they had kids come up and then she knifed them. I could see on her face she was really enjoying it.
Oh yeah, as long as the kids are being good. But again, I don't think I've ever seen anybody doing things wrong. Like being, if you're gonna go to a Ren fair, put all the time and effort to get parked, pay for a pass, just to go in there and be a dick. I don't think I've never seen anybody willing to put that kind of effort in, because when you're surrounded by thousands of people that want it to work and then you're being an asshole, you're not going to last long. You're going to be in the wrong immediately.
It's nice to have a vet with kind of staying power. That's what it feels to me. There's so many conventions of sorts that seem to have a lifespan on them, but Ren fairs seem to have an immortality to them.
What I also find it fun is that it's not just about like Renaissance, but people will pull from any fantasy genre. You'll have wizards and knights and
Some characters from Ferngully.
yeah, like anything fantasy, people will find a way. There's the one where we found a stormtrooper, but they were dressed like a medieval stormtrooper. Like that was also kind of cool.
We got a guard Rainbow Dash one time.
Yes, there was a Rainbow Dash once.
Very happy. Good. A lot of ice cream. I did say Declan was telling about the Renaissance Fair, and they don't really have Renaissance fairs over in England.
Yeah, they just have England.
Yeah. And he's like, and Declan said, you know why I think Americans have Renaissance fairs? It's because they don't have a past. And this is, so they want to pretend they had one. Like, by England standard, America doesn't have a past. England's history goes back thousands of years. America's history goes back like 250.
I think it's because we just miss our English heritage and we yearn for it back.
Yes, we all want to go back to Europe. That's the ticket.
I want ice cream now. I'm not gonna be a pal. Get some ice cream and drive it down here to New Mexico.
It'd be a drive. I'll tell you what. I'll put the ice cream in an Uber, and you pay for the Uber once it gets there. With your melted ass ice cream.
Turn the blast the AC. Almost done here. I just have cheesecake.
That was Reese's. That was Reese's. Or did you get cheesecake?
That was yours, not mine.
Yeah. Okay. I thought we got the same thing.
No, I'm a big fan of here, stack. Oh, okay. I like cheesecake. I like ice cream. Cheesecake ice cream.
Huge fan of cheesecake.
I like it. I'm not a big fan of just having a slice of cheesecake. With this ice cream, I like a lot more. A good slice of like a turtle cheesecake or something, I do enjoy, but it is so rich normally.
I think all this ice cream is distract you from what's really important.
Horse?
Making these horses touch newts. And not even cats, just touch newts.
Like that?
Yeah, touch.
They are. See? It's even like wrapping around her eye. That's a religious thing. Oh, actually, now think about it. She moves her head. That head motion is perfectly timed. I can have her eyes.
No.
Maybe not that. Let's grab the eyes just. Yeah. Now that makes that motion make a little more sense. Like she's following. It's just well timed. I think she's just so surprised. She's like, "Oh, you got apples? You have apples?"
He said pineapple. Got excited. Like, apples grow on pine trees?
It's like, was it pineapples? And then she's like, no, it's a pineapple. And then she's like, oh, that's an apple.
Now I'm thinking of winter silk apples. You remember what those are?
Yeah. Apples? Orange?
Apples. Oh,
Orange.
Wait, no. Granny's got
Orange.
It's like a not again.
Pear, celery.
No.
The Big Mac is actually red.
Yes.
Applejack is orange.
Yeah. There's a type of apple that's orange. I don't remember the name of it currently, but I know it exists.
No, only fruit that can be orange is an orange. It's kind of in the name.
Well, that's what happened to her aunt. Her Auntie Orange ran off.
Her aunt?
Her aunt. Auntie. He says anti-orange. So, Applejack, you know.
There's that face.
But I love that the only thing that makes sense that her anti-orange is Granny Smith's daughter. And that she's just a little piece of crap who betrayed her family. Ran off to the city, got an orange key.
Yeah, you know, the big city orange. I don't get that, but orange is the fancy fruit from them downtowners.
I think they sell, they're like a big distributor of oranges. Like,
You won't be long.
How can you have like a green thumb for one fruit and not another? Like, I'm good at apples, not oranges. They're good at oranges. I'm bad at oranges.
I imagine her aunt grew up on the apple farm, so she probably knows how to farm apples. Just has
Or
a
cherry
passion for
blossom.
oranges.
She'd go with cherries, except for really all she does is like give it to other people for labor.
Yeah.
Or cherry jubilee.
Cherry Jubilee.
That's
yeah.
it.
A couple of minutes. You won't be long.
There's a later episode she appeared in.
You won't be long.
Season 9. I remember night fondly. This was crazy because Cherry Jubilee showed up in like season 2, and then they had her show up again in season 8 or 9. Like it's like seeing an old friend again. Those were the days.
Be long. Be long.
Chat, I want y'all speculating. Now that G5 is coming to an end, what's G6 gonna be? Is there gonna be more smooching? Less smooching?
I don't think, was there any smooching?
In G4? G5,
I'm gonna guess like Cadence and Shining Armor had smooched.
Yeah, Applejack's parents smooched.
Was it a smooch or a peck?
No, it was on the lips. Yeah.
The way you said
That's a proper smooch.
it was on the lips. I have it framed in my room.
Yes. They got married and they smooched on the lips. And Applejack's mom, she says, well, isn't that nice?
Is that how blind dates go for you? But like, hi, would you like to smooch on the lips?
I would also like to smooch on the lips. I don't know what love found. There was a few.
Let smooching play it safe. Well, it's not like you get pregnant.
Yeah, that's what happens though. That is how it happens.
All right, Jimmy, no smooching, because that's how you have teenage pregnancy.
Yeah.
Can you hang around?
Just
Can you
little
hang around a
smooch.
couple of minutes? You won't be long. Be long. Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long. Can you hang around a couple of minutes? Can you hang
I think
around
the
a couple
cake
of minutes? You won't be
smooched.
long.
No,
At
no
least once.
smooching.
See, my phone just lighting up, probably with smooches. Oh, it's a screenshot from, oh, just people talking about the cancel too. Yeah, it's October 17th is the last episode. MLP screen cap missing. This should give me all the information. I mean, Rarity smooched photo finish. It's like a hello kind of French smooch, but
That's not same.
it's not romance
Well,
smooch.
so you have a certain type of smooch.
You know, well, Pinkie Pie smooched Maud on the forehead when they were one time. That
That's-
counts.
I don't know,
Caden smooched Flurry Heart, but that's gross. You do that.
because they're kid. I mean, technically, you should be just throwing them over a cliff, but
See, those lip smooches.
oh yeah, he kind of did. Well, she looks more into it than he does.
Well, he's the cuter one.
Can you
So.
hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long. Gotta go on a rock.
Okay, I think I can call. Oh, did I do the lighting on this one?
See, that's a child.
No.
That's just wrong.
Because it's Spike.
Don't kiss Spike. But no, G4 had smooching.
G6 is some crap where that make a proper kids show while making a cash grab that is only characters that sell most toys. So, well, that's kind of what they've always been. It's just, I think with G4, they didn't. I don't think they were expecting it to really succeed too much. So Lauren Foster's like had a little bit probably more freedom early on, but then when it started being successful, they already had the world developed, so they just continued on with it.
Yeah, and she left behind a lot of very talented people in her wake who continue to work on the show. She's the one who brought them all together, though, no doubt. She'll never do it again, but she did bring them together. Not funny.
This is a unique scene.
If Hasbro wants to fix horse, they need to get out their own butt. I said it.
Flanks.
They need to bring in like time-tested animators. They need, honestly, if they brought back Megan McCarthy, I would have hope. After seeing, and I've said this before,
You can have other people that can make it successful. You're just looking at, I only want to have the things that were successful before because I'm old.
I wouldn't say that if it wasn't for the fact that I don't want her to do with what she did with G4 again. I want her to do what she did with Centaur. That's the energy I want brought to another generation of Horse.
But they didn't have a Centaur World wasn't made to sell toys though, so they had more flexibility on story and what they could show.
Yeah.
Where Hasbro, no, it's toys.
Yes, but Hasbro has to.
No.
By this point, they should realize that they're.
I know you were gonna say they should.
You can, if you have a good show, you can sell toys from it.
A big company like that is not about making something that is good in the long run. They're about doing market research, determining what is the most likely to succeed and work out, and then just doing that so that on average they make more money than they lose with a low risk.
And how'd that work out for them recently?
Yeah, but it worked out really well for the other show, but it's because I don't think they cared as much, so they took a higher risk.
Yeah.
But going any forward, they're just going to find what the average is that everything is and go with that. So
Give it to VisiPop.
they're going to use Gen 5 to say this is why we can't be creative or whatever, and because they think that they were controlling it or giving it flexibility when they weren't.
Yeah.
And that they just wanted it as something now they can point to, be like, no, we're going to go back to like doing cheap and low risk.
Back to G.
0.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
No, just give it to VisiPop. Tell them do whatever you want.
No, don't get not VisiPop.
Yeah, it's VisiPop.
I don't think that's the kind of show you want.
You don't. There'll be so much smooching. Exactly the show I want.
Yes, and then they get raunchy. And then Rainbow Dash went to the strip club.
And drank heavily. Smooch the other horses.
No, no smooching.
Great. It sells so many toys. Hasbro want money or not?
Yes, they do, but they don't want to take a risk that could pay out big. They want to take a low risk that just pays out guaranteed.
More smooching. Look at this smooching. See? Rarity, smooching, Celestia. Kissing her feet.
It's not kissing their feet. I thought she was like getting some kinky stuff.
Oh, she's smooching her hooves.
I love how we're on a stream and you're just showing me pictures on your phone. Like, here's the context for everybody.
Sorry, I know I've gotten in trouble for this before. But, Chad, just imagine pony smooches.
Michael doesn't care about you.
Yeah, belly.
This one. Oh.
For your interaction.
She sees it, Michael.
Type in pony smooches. You know, she's like, help. Person down there. I require assistance. Hasbro's been hemorrhaging their stock so hard, they have to realize they have to do something. If you lose as much as they've lost over the last 5 years and think, oh, we should just keep doing the same thing, that's something wrong with you.
You saying they don't have something wrong with them?
No, they definitely do, and I would hope by this point they realize it. They stop doing whatever they've been doing these last 5 years. Pony strip clubs is just the ponies putting their clothes back on.
Yeah. The Pony Strip Club is just them putting clothes on.
Yeah.
They get all the point, they're just walking like the kid from Christmas Story, and then they get off stage and like, oh, yeah. That's it.
They just roll away. They just got layers of clothes. Be very hot, like in the temperature sense.
In the temperature sense.
They do seem to have magical pockets they just pull coins out of. Sometimes. They do wear the saddlebags. And they can be bothered to remember. Hey, baby, put on that snow coat real slow.
Or it's just them putting clothes on and then taking them off.
Ooh.
Like, put on hat, take off hat.
Gasp. Best moment from the comic. I still haven't sat down and read that comic. I just know that meme.
That's from the official comics?
Yeah, well, the official manga that they had going for a bit. Like when Pony was at its peak, it had so many off branches. It had like the IDW comics, it had a manga series, I think it had like 2 different comic series. Merchandise everywhere. They banged.
You hang around a couple of minutes, you won't be long.
That's because they put the show before the merchandise, and the merchandise kind of just came from out of the show. Which seems like the sensible thing. Because there's
No, pink dream house that comes out of nowhere.
real estate. Like, I don't see how you can make a show where you couldn't find something, regardless of the content of the show, you couldn't turn into a toy. It should just be the other way.
It's not just about making a toy, but it's about making something that's not difficult to make. You gotta think of production. Kids' toys, the regulations behind them, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to develop something that's made for kids is expensive. For good reason, but it's still expensive. Give me them rubber yellow boots. Oh yeah, I can hear it squeaking.
Galoshes for days. Applejack. I kind of liked her outfit in the fashion show episode. She was just ready for a brainstorm.
Well, you hang around a couple of minutes. You hang around a couple of minutes, you won't be long.
I'm gonna go with that. There's the lamp bank here, and originally I was like, well, I can put the lamp here so that I can try to even out lighting by showing a light behind them. Problem is, there's nothing to identify it as a lamp.
Other than the fact that it's a lamp. It's clearly a lamp.
Like this?
Yeah.
No.
Either a lamp or a bird feeder.
No, right now it's just a post.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to identify it as a lamp. So I feel like it might be a little weird to make it a lamp, because this is the first shot that's going to have it visible.
But it is a lamp.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes?
I think that light behind her is a little too red, just because I have that white.
I don't know that I want to put more booze on top of light. I feel like I'm just asking for trouble.
Yeah, we've had a lot of. How much did you drink last night?
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah. I had a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, maybe that's why you kept dying.
Maybe I wasn't drunk enough. I am struggling with Discord, and the art they did for him is crazy good. I haven't seen a lot of it, but what I have seen is crazy.
Yeah, I heard you had a rough time.
I died twice.
At Discord?
3 times. Yeah.
What about the other mayor? The one with the magic eating thing?
She was jerk. She killed me like 3 times before I beat her.
3?
Yeah. It's 3. I got her on the 4th try.
Princess Platinum.
Princess Platinum was hard because she had that thing where she just cast doom on everyone while also draining everyone's magic down to 0. And I did not bring a lot of cider cups with me, so I can't rejuvenate my magic except for through osmosis. And if you tried to cast osmosis on her, you had an attack that just immediately drained all your magic for daring to do so.
But that's, I've noticed, is how you are playing the game. You don't have you're not using ethers, you're just sucking all the magic all the time.
Yeah.
So she's exactly your counter.
She was exactly my counter, yeah. But I got her. She was just difficult.
Oh, that's why her back looks bright.
Princess Platinum was like designed in a lab to counter my playstyle. Once I realized that, I was just like, uh-oh. Princess Platinum, Commander Hurricane, which I definitely know because of Australia, and then Chancellor Puddinghead.
Those ones, oh, they already have a little bit of radius. Okay, I was like, because there's a little bit of a dark splotch here. I really don't want to have to even it out, but technically she's got that this whole blotchy anyway, so that should be kind of blotchy. I think maybe if I just move, all right, not that one. That one's fine. What are her front lights? There it is. Yeah, but why are your eyes so bright? I think the eye light not interact with her. It's only Applejack, kind of, sorta.
She won't be long.
Okay, let's do that. Her eyes are getting dry. Before I started stream, I was working on the garage a bit more, and I got like dust in my eye. Making my eyes really dry. Okay, I think that'll be good.
A couple of minutes. You won't.
But if we did that lamp like that,
I don't remember if I remember the names of all their subordinates. I know there was Clover the Clever, and I don't remember. Clover the Clever is the only one I remember.
for who?
Like, there was Princess Platinum, Chancellor Puddinghead, and Commander Hurricane, but they all had a counterpart. The only one I can remember was Clover the Clever.
For what though?
Those three's counterparts. They're subordinates that actually saved the day.
Yeah, I don't like the light back here. It overly lights this up. Where everything else is supposed to look bright or darker. I don't like it. I'm getting rid of it.
I think it adds a little bit of character to the scene.
Like right now? Or no, I don't think I think back here when it's in the distance, it's providing some light, but it's mainly so I can provide a little bit of rim. It's giving me an excuse to have that. Having it way up close is just too close. I don't like it. Oh, I gotta put some dirt on the walls.
Thinking.
Oh, actually, that's what these were. Dirt go.
Like, Hasbro's already been licensing out their kids' toys. Like the best pony plushies right now, you can get through Symbiote, which are officially licensed. Hasbro doesn't make them, but they license them. They're better than anything has. But Hasbro makes toys themselves, they're trash. That's where you get spaghetti hairs. For a toy company, they're really bad at making. It's like, we have some trash cloth over here we were gonna throw away. What toys can we make this?
Okay. That house is Dory.
I should get. No, I'll do that close to October. October.
Did you just think of a horse and then get super excited?
I was thinking of symbiote stuff. Well, we are kind of talking about symbiote stuff and the outfit symbiote. Because symbiote doesn't just have pony plushies; they have little outfits you can buy for the pony plushie.
Just like Michael's favorite thing ever.
Better than anything Hasbro.
I mean, just having ponies with outfits.
Yeah, it's cute. I have 2 outfits. I have.
Does the outfit have socks?
Yes.
Do you have a juice box?
No. You know what? I'm gonna grab them. We're talking about them. I'm gonna grab them. I have outfits.
Michael and horse. Okay. Those are dirty. The bench is visible and isn't dirty. Probably the bench is going to be difficult though. It's rounded. All these other ones have been flat. Round's hearted because it's going to like want to curve around it. I want to get rid of those hard edges. There you go. That's not bad. Is she owned by you?
Yeah.
She has to maintain her like cow slip that's stapled onto her ear.
Yes.
You dress her up and then leave the tag in.
Yeah.
How's it nice? Why do you keep the tag in? Because you want to play with your toys, but you also want to be able to sell them for more money later because they still have a tag.
So I feel like if I get on.
You could put that in a box.
I sparkle. Tag. Down his magic.
That makes sense. Hardly, it's bright lights.
Book learning and studious, Twilight Sparkle, especially chosen Princess Celestia. Ponyville. It goes on. There's like a few paragraphs. You guys know this. That's a little.
Why is she wearing the winter outfit? She wore it all summer
Yeah.
when it's hot.
That was one of the free places.
Well, yes and no. I'm guessing that the outfits cost a little bit more.
The outfits are like. That's for this. I don't know where these are made.
Oh, I haven't done the lighting for this shot yet. Okay, so I don't really need to 30,000 yet. Okay. I thought about the fence should be dirty too.
Made in China. Symbiote Studios, though, is located in Tucson, Arizona. But yes, they are made in China.
Everybody's based here because then the corporate leadership makes tons of money while exploiting other countries to make sure that their bottom lines are as high as possible.
Yeah. But we got a cool ball. He's got a little peppermint hat. Michael, do you have to put up outside of Halloween pony shed? We got some Halloween ponies. Twilight's one of them currently, but we do have the pumpkin
Green
upstairs. I think I brought the pumpkin down last year. It's not new. I didn't bring out the skeleton pony because I don't think that one's as funny the second time around. And I honestly don't know what to do with it.
It's just dead.
She's just the dead Rainbow Dash. I think the outfit's nice for $10. Oh, her hat gonna fall off. Nice to Twilight. No, it's lewd. You're taking off her clothes. Oh, bare hoof.
Bare hoof. Her hoof's already bare.
Bare hoof.
These are leg warmers. They're not socks.
Bare hoof.
No, these are not socks, Michael.
Somebody call the police. Chat, do you see this? It's evidence. It's a crime. You can get her sock back on.
It's not a sock. It's a leg warmer.
You can't get her leg warmer back on.
I'm gonna put it on her stupid nose.
No. Won't be able to breathe.
Michael, you left that pony in. Is that hat made for a pony?
Yeah. It's,
No, the other one.
Yeah. Oh, this is symbiote.
Why is there not a horn for hole?
It's made for all ponies. You just wear it over the horn.
But a hole there would still be made for all horses. Wait, where's her ear tag?
It's symbiote. They have a butt tag.
Well, those ones are the rough ones because removing those feels like you're
You can
gonna
destroy it.
Yeah, I don't like those. I don't. She's naked though. She was naked one leg.
You know.
Okay, Michael, that wasn't smooching. That was aggressive.
Aggressive.
Smooching is usually like twisting. You're just like bashing.
You do well, smooch. Smooch, 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 smooch. Yes.
Can you hang around a couple
Okay.
of minutes? You won't be long.
Okay. I think for time I don't want to do more lip syncing, so we're gonna see if we can just get this one cleaned up.
But you
hang
love
around a
lips.
couple of minutes. You won't be long.
No, I do not.
I do like the Halloween.
Where's one of the socks? That was lower. And those are leg warmers too. They're not socks.
They're socks. Enough.
You're going to get her feetsies cold.
They walk on those feetsies. They would get their socks dirty if they didn't have holes in the bottom. It just makes sense.
No, they get boots.
How would horses wear boots? They have hooves.
But they're soft hooves.
It's the great debate.
Yeah, and I know which one you go for. And you like it soft.
They're leathery hooves.
Suction cups.
Semi-soulless.
They have a fan inside that.
That's the G5 ponies. Tentacle hooves.
Tentacle hooves?
Yeah, they got the suction cups.
I don't like that term. You should never use it again.
Tentacle hooves.
Oh, look at little tentacle hooves.
His hat is like half of her body. Last year they had like a pony thing you could put on a pumpkin. I haven't seen anything this year. I hope to see something this year. Now I can make another pumpkin and we can get a collection. A Rainbow Dash pumpkin.
Let's take Pinky and recolor it.
I like Pinky. I haven't seen much of. There's been a few Halloween decorations out, but they haven't really started coming out in earnest yet.
It's not October.
Mm-hmm.
I need to actually put my stuff out earlier this year. I think last year I didn't put my Halloween stuff out until like a week beforehand. But we're not going to even be here for Halloween, which is also kind of suck.
I guess.
I like, now that I'm actually in a neighborhood that and stuff, I feel like it's fun to be able to decorate and then give kids candy straight from the house. Where the townhome we were at was in a private lot, so like there's no kids. We never got kids came for candy, and now like I did 2 years, and now third year we're gonna be gone. Stupid Cider Fest.
Don't you?
Can you hang around a couple of minutes?
Ponies in
Hang around a
Milwaukee.
couple of minutes. You won't be.
I'm gonna see some friends. So I'll have to work out some final details for that. What do you guys think? Spooky Halloween decoration? Best Halloween decoration?
It's too spooky.
So don't cast spells. Like I put
She's gonna eat children.
Yeah. Well, who doesn't?
She's Brett Merdler.
Myrtles.
Yeah. What was the character's name in that movie?
Hmm.
In the witch movie.
Sanderson sisters.
Yeah. No. What was her name? The main witch.
The main witch. Oh wow, I'm blanking.
Wow, you're not
I
a
did the
super fan.
Sanderson sisters. She's Oh, I'm actually drawing a complete blank.
Wow. Not a fan.
Man, I knew the Sanderson sisters.
I know the Sanderson sisters too, but I'm not a super fan.
In that movie, maybe 6 times. 6 or 7. Bette Midler.
Well, you gotta think of what do the sisters say when they're talking about her,
Yeah.
because that's Winnie or something. Winifred.
Winifred. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Winifred.
She's
She'd be
Winifred.
Winifred.
Yes. Perfect. You want a ghost fact?
Winifred Sanderhoof.
Like every Halloween,
Won't be long.
if a virgin lights a candle, Winifred, the horse, will come back from the
Couple
dead
of minutes. You won't be long.
and haunt the living and eat the souls of jelly beans.
Wait, jelly beans have souls?
Yeah, they do. You should feel bad.
So the spoiled milk one that you ate, was that a ghost that went bad?
It's a very bad ghost. That was a poltergeist. So jelly beans have ghosts in them. Now you know. Oh, this horse is full. Put him there.
I don't think I have to worry about a tail at all. Nope, so I won't bother with that.
Go around a couple of minutes. You won't be long.
I can keep the ears. I'm just gonna give him one pass of smooth, so not a wobble I'm missing. And then her hair.
Go around a couple of minutes. You won't be long. It's a favour. Minutes. You won't be long. Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long. Can you hang around?
I think I was still
It's just
seeing Fourth Dimension plushies at the cons up till last year. I didn't see any this year at the one con we went to.
The one I remember most, that I at least guaranteed, was I always see somebody at BabsCon that sells them.
I kept seeing Twilight and Doctor Who's, and I found out why. I asked me, like, why these two? And it basically just came down to there was a huge warehouse that was holding a crap ton of them for a long time. And then, but they never came to collect it. Eventually, the person who was paying for the warehouse space just stopped paying, and all the plushies got sold.
Yeah, it's probably really cheap.
They're super cheap.
In bulk, though, which if you're watching and you're able to jump in on it, yeah, I could see that being a really good deal. Buy them for like a couple dollars each.
Because I remember those things were like a hot commodity when they first came out.
You can do that. There's a website you can go to buy pallets of Amazon returns, but they don't tell you what's in it. Sometimes they'll give a theme or an idea or some information, but otherwise it's just here's a bunch of boxes on a pallet. It's $500, and whatever's in it. Sometimes you get a bunch of crap. Sometimes you can get, because people will buy something not like, or it won't fit and they'll return it. But then with how poor Amazon system is, it's good for the consumer, but it's bad for the businesses. They'll sometimes be like, I don't even want it back. It's not worth me to re-inventory it with how much it costs. So you can sometimes get brand new things that are perfectly fine. It's kind of neat, but there's services out there to do that, and you can just bid on these pallets. I used to work in damaged freight. You can get some fun stuff.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long.
Do I have to worry? Oh. No, the pipe is there. I don't think I have to worry about the pipe. You wouldn't see it from that angle.
Couple of minutes. You won't be long.
Speaking of pony plushies, you see that post that I think Einsky there posted about someone whose OC plushie showed up at a Goodwill store or some sort of thrift shop 2,000 miles from where they lost it. And somebody, luckily enough, recognized it as a OC plush and found out who the owner was.
And the plushie found its way home.
Yeah. Maybe it was Giz then. If it wasn't you, it was Giz. Makes more sense that it was probably Giz. But it was still a nice story. Like Homeward Bound, but with a cute horse.
Okay, Trixie's done, but I did forget. I have to do pear butter here. She's just kind of stiff.
Well, she's kind of terrified her daughter's going to throw her onto the death cart.
Well, it's a lot of just secondary emotion I need to worry about. Like as she's moving, that she needs to swing with it. There's no physics, so
trying to escape, but
don't have access to tail. I'm looking at the wrong one, aren't I? No, it's pear butter. Why do I have all these chicken balls? Where's your tail? Oh, is it in a different model? No.
you did merge a couple models together, I think, for pear butter.
Yeah, but I still don't see it at all. Like tail would normally be in here. I don't see there or there.
I see the bone.
For what?
Her tail? Or is that like the left thigh, maybe?
It's thighs, yeah.
Did you do? You somehow delete the skeleton.
Oh, you know what? This probably is the old model. Oh, that one wouldn't be in. No, neither. Yeah, this one would be. No, I'm not seeing it here either. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is it's the old model. So I have to get that replaced with the correct one from over here. Oh, wait, not that one. From this.
What I don't like about the symbiote ones is their heads are a little rounder, almost circular. Rest of them are good. Making comparison. Comparing this new.
Even this looks different. Technically, I don't really need to use the new one for what it's going on, but
Yeah.
I feel like I should, because I can probably have a better looking everything. And then can I go to pear butter here? Well, first I need to lock it correctly, or it will definitely not work. Just 1 to 2 root and no face.
Just place the ponies around the room.
Right.
They live here.
I must have locked the wrong one.
So what I need to do is I just get all my ponies and start spreading them all over the house. Not on the shelves, just tables and floors and chairs. Just an invasion.
There we go.
Doesn't that sound like a good idea?
Minutes, you won't be.
No. Especially with a ton of company coming this weekend.
All the more reason to do it. We'll be so happy to see all the horses. I know I would.
There's a lot of things that would make you happy that would make people other that aren't you very unhappy.
Yeah, well, tough cookies.
Tough cookies.
Tough cookies. Oh, this bag is actually a bag. You could fit like 2 or 3 pieces of candy in there.
Well, for her, those would be huge candies.
You know,
You have a Tootsie Roll that's the size of a steak.
oof, that would make me sick. I never understood those like novelty giant 5-pound gummy bears. Seems like one of the worst purchases you could ever make. It's either just going to sit on your countertop, just getting weirder and weirder as time goes by, or you're going to eat it and get diabetes. There's no good outcome to that thing. I don't
You
think
share it.
no way you could even share that people wouldn't get sick of it before you were halfway through.
It's novel for a reason.
Yes. Me, I'd want to just buy it to stick it out on the front lawn, see what time does.
Why the front lawn?
What? I guess the back lawn, I guess. Put in a bird bath. See what
Well, I'm just thinking, like, you know what we need to do? We need to put it outside, but in the most visible possible place, just so we can see it rot in public.
Well, it's not gonna rot. This is pure sugar.
Yeah, but if you put it out, animals are gonna just go after it.
Are they?
Yes.
You're gonna have diabetic foxes.
No, the bunnies ate marshmallows
They did. I feel like that one probably did get diabetic.
from one marshmallow.
Single marshmallow.
No, they get poopies.
I just like have people drive through the neighborhood. Like, this is such a lovely neighborhood. You get by this house and there's just like several rotting weird gummy bears sitting on the front lawn like garden gnomes, and just a bunch of fat overweight rabbits and squirrels just like dragging themselves. around the lawn.
Yeah, the squirrels right now will eat just about anything because it's that time of the year.
Yeah.
They're trying to fatten up.
I want to put it outside because that's where it'll get the weirdest.
To put a giant novelty like gummy worm
Yeah.
out on the lawn.
I want to see what the
He
rat
wants to
is in
see what
nature.
he wants to see all the squirrels that literally get and die of diabetes in 5 minutes.
It's like that one's missing a foot. What? Why? How? Is you go to the novelty? Like I think It's Sugar has. That's the how. Why is because it would be funny, and what is what I just explained. There you go. You know what the outside would do to one of those 5-pound gummy bears? I bet you don't. This is science. Yeah. Science. First like science.
Yeah, I think It's
Science
Sugar in the
was-
Mall of America has some of that kind of weird crap.
Mm-hmm. Don't you want a 5-pound gummy bear? Of course you do. Who doesn't?
No, you just said I don't understand why people get these things.
And then I understand it now. They're garden gnomes. Like a kind of garden gnome. Take them outside. It would not grow mold. It's too much sugar. No bacteria would ever survive on just pure sugar without any kind of water to dilute it. Like candy doesn't really ever go bad. No, see, it's all thought out. That's all. We have a plan.
We?
Yeah.
Don't put me in this. I don't want to strike me from the record, please.
It's gonna be all over your yard. You have to, you're involved
No.
whether you like it or not. I'm gonna scatter 5-pound gummy bears in various places across the garden.
Garden?
Yeah, your flower garden.
I have a flower garden?
Kinda.
I have the one in front of the house.
Yeah, well, gummy bears going in there. Look at me like that.
I'm gonna
For
bake.
science.
I'm gonna make Jello, and I'm gonna make a pony and put it inside a plush
Inside of a plush.
derpy, your little squeaky one. She can't squeak.
all
You shake the Jello and it's. You will be scattered across the yard. Yes, if you place confectionery food items in my yard, I shall murder you.
That seems like an escalation, not gonna lie. Oh no. It's frightening. I could just imagine you coming home and you just see a gummy bear in the flower bed. The reaction would be priceless.
Okay, so step one is going to be ensure physics is maintained, which means this is going to be just rotating her legs and her tail. So it's going to be keeping them down. On here, this should be a little bit more that way.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? He won't be long. No, I've got to go. He won't be long.
Okay, so that's pretty good. Now I can do the motion.
All the fat wreck. There is fewer things cuter than a squirrel who's managed to just take advantage of a bird feeder every day of its life. Because it gets so chubby.
Mm-hmm.
Roly-poly squirrels.
Chubby squirrels are adorable. But they get chubby for a reason.
Some of them, if you give them enough food, they get well beyond reason.
Yeah, but for the winter,
Yeah.
then they don't have to wake up at all.
And
Ever.
their heart gave out. They're dead.
Yeah.
Can you hang around?
But they're so happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a raccoon would definitely chomp on a gummy bear. I don't know if a squirrel would, but a raccoon would. It would just get the diabetes. And there's fewer videos that are sadder on the internet than the raccoon who goes to wash a piece of cotton candy in the water. You ever seen that video?
Mm-hmm.
That's upsetting.
How could this happen to me?
So devastated.
He was just confused. Like, what happened?
It's like, where did my tasty treat go?
Where is that?
There it is. The 40-second
Yeah.
one, you say it.
Yeah, this,
Like, I got can gonna wash it. Oh no! He's panicked.
where'd it go?
It's just sadness.
Raccoons washed their food and he realized we got another one.
Don't wash it. You got a little bit of it. Gone.
He's trying to find it so much.
No.
Go. There's another one. Or is this just a different name? Oh, this is a different one.
He learned.
Yep. He learned don't put it in water.
Don't put it in the water.
Hang around a couple of minutes. You won't be long.
They fooled me twice.
You won't be a couple of minutes. You won't be.
Come on, me.
A couple of minutes. You won't be.
Poor raccoon. He was so sad. He's like,
You won't be
no.
long. Minutes. You won't be long. A couple of minutes. You won't be long. Be long. Be long. You won't be long. You hang around a couple of minutes. You won't be long. I've got to go. A favour. You hang around a couple of minutes. You won't be long.
Yeah, that looks a little
A couple
better.
of minutes. You won't be long. Hang around a couple of minutes. You won't
Tail
be
I'm
long.
gonna do separate.
I made friends with a grasshopper today. Watered the new tree. He was pretty chill. That just makes me think that I've never had a grasshopper drink. I've heard of it many times, but I've never had one. John explained it to me once. It has mint.
Couple of minutes. You won't. Couple of minutes. You won't. Couple of minutes. You won't.
Just one of those things I have to add to the bucket list so I can have a grasshopper. Not even sure what goes into one.
A grasshopper?
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Is it chocolate?
I have no idea. Oh, grasshopper booze?
Yeah. No,
She's talking about a real grasshopper.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about alcohol now because she's talking.
You went and took a turn to booze, and I don't even know what happened.
I heard grasshopper. My first thought is booze.
It's a mint drink, yes.
Yes. Sounds tasty. I like mint.
It's ice cream usually.
What?
It's usually ice creamy.
Oh.
Make a milky, usually some kind of ice cream and chocolate with it. Lisa's had it
Like
before.
too much.
Hang around a couple of minutes. You won't be.
Like a peppermint drink would be nice. I know they make peppermint schnapps.
Peppermint schnapps is okay, but it's usually like I wanted a super easy shot, and schnapps is one of those that you. It's like Fireball, but Fireball is I think a stronger shot still.
You won't be long. Won't be long. You won't be long. It won't be long. Long.
Got this pony over here to boop.
It won't be long. Long.
Okay, so cream de meth. So cream of mint, cream of cocoa,
Cream and ice.
cream and ice. So it's chocolate, mint.
Thank you
and
for the subs. Thank you for 20 months. Hey yo. Jerpy was hungry, so that's good.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm thinking it's cream of probably means it's a very low percentage, so I don't think it's a very strong drink. But it feels like it's just those two with cream and ice. So
Probably like Bailey's.
it's probably it's using low percentage, but normally mixed drinks, if you're putting other things in it or watering it down, well, that's not really. That sounds really heavy though.
Yeah.
How's it going, Argo Michael? It is going very good. It is Tuesday. Well, I'm surprised Michael hasn't just been pointing out that I'm just staring at butt.
No, I've been distracted by these.
Okay, well, I'm moving over here now.
What? That's a horse.
Is he cool?
She's cool, but she's very sad. Her daughter that doesn't like her anymore. Which is the saddest part. Like, see, this is what I mean.
Her daughter loves her so much that she just wants to make sure she has a happy ending.
This is what I mean when I said I don't care about stories that have humans in them nearly as much as horses. Because this scene from Monty Python, it's not sad. You never feel sad for the old man. It's just kind of funny. But here, this is immensely sad because she's a cute horse and she doesn't want to be put on the cart by her daughter, who's also a cute horse. It makes it sad. It wasn't sad before, but now it's sad. And it's because all of you care more about horse than people. Because I'm assuming everyone feels the same way as I do. Are you sad?
Moiter.
What are you, monster? Her mom doesn't help with the up her on. Like, she just sprained an ankle and that was reason enough. Not broke, it's just sprained. Like, well, we can't afford to feed you. Arch go. Try to bite.
I was trying to see if it was actually moving the ears much, but not really. It's not going to move the ears much because the ears are much smaller, but compared to the head, where the head being so long, is every motion is going to look much larger from a distance, where something that's got a very short distance to move is going to look like it's moving a tiny bit. Just saw the new Lego Super Shadow and movie Shadow skin thing for Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is exciting me. Other than that, not much. But on the colored pencils, my OC inside my backpack without noticing it though. Oh, nice.
I feel like you just. I did the Lego Sonic Adventure. Yeah.
Michael, you do horse stuff.
Yeah. That's cool for mature adults. Like me. The finest horses. Sonic's X Shadow Generations. Sonic is pretty big right now with all the movies.
Sonic's never really went away, but
it seemed to have. The Genesis was the last time it was truly like top tier. It's been drifting until the Sonic movies started coming out.
You won't be long. You won't be long.
It sounds to me like you're still a Sonic fan, defending the Sonic fan glory, which is fine. Never really understood people who like something deeply, just like, nope, never more, no more, I'm done.
Because the life demands it. most of the things you like as a kid, and you often move on from because life just requires
Like what?
doing things.
I love everything from when I.
Because you don't have a life.
Wow. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. It's the guy who has like every old console from his childhood in the other room. I mean, I contributed. We're both guilty.
You had just as many.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. We're both guilty. It's nothing to be ashamed about. People should continue to enjoy the things that they fell in love with. It's weirder not
You have
to.
a pinball machine.
Yeah. Because I always wanted a pinball machine.
Yeah, it's you fulfilling your childhood dreams because you haven't made any adult dreams.
What would be adult dreams be? Probably something depressing.
I don't know, but want to know what your adult dreams.
Like, we're gonna go lay on a beach at a luau. Like, no.
Travel is a big thing.
Travel's fun. I would like to go to Hawaii someday. Mostly to see some of the natural things, like active volcanoes and stuff.
That's where I'm like, I'd rather go to like some other country that has some of that stuff because it's neat, but I don't think it's that unique. I think most of Hawaii is just beaches and other neat things.
New Zealand would be nice. I think I'd go to New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand is to me on that list of that's pretty different. Yeah, you have a whole different everything.
But the nice thing is the primary language is English, so you can actually go in and enjoy things without having to like stick to the touristy areas.
Hello, Katie. This is Katie from last time I saw you working on this. The animation I was working on. When you asking questions during that time was featured on Equestria Daily. I hope you're proud of me. Oh, nice. Well, congratulations. It's yeah, we're still working on this because I don't really work on it outside of stream. I most of the work I put into anything is if I'm working on it, or if you saw me work on it, it's about the only work that I put on it.
It won't be long. It won't be long.
I think if there's anything I was real big into when I was a kid, and I definitely moved on a bit, was Power. But if you start playing the Power Rangers theme song, I'm gonna start dancing. So, maybe I'm not that moved on. Go Power Rangers. The 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think I actually sat down and watched an episode maybe a month ago. I was watching Rugrats earlier this week. I'm just done.
Couple of minutes, you won't be.
It's slasher. It's slasher. No, I was playing Turtles in Time. I just bought Turtles in Time again. I just no. If I like something, like really love something, there's nothing is gonna ever be like I moved on. No, it's like, maybe I'm doing something else at any given point in time, but I'm always gonna love that thing.
You hang around a couple of minutes, you won't be long.
The idea that I would just suddenly be like, I don't do that anymore, even though I loved it with all my heart. No, not me.
Most people are in there for a fad.
Couple of minutes, you won't be.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fad guy. I want to boot this horse. I'm the boot this horse guy.
But like in terms of fandoms, I'm mainly around for the people that I've already known, and that I feel like this is a better use of just random time than just watching Netflix and video games 100% of the rest of the days. So I feel like it's a little more productive.
Yeah, and it's cute. I certainly enjoy it. People think it's cool.
You won't be long.
Sure, because I'm just here because you're not usually streaming when I'm animating, which is probably midnight to 7 in the morning Central Standard. I don't tend to add too many people on Discord, but my public Discord, there's a SFM chat on there for like help questions. You can always tag me on that, but I tend not to add too many people as friends.
I didn't think you say anything about smooching. Why are you saying bad, Michael? It's weird.
Because she knew you were thinking about it.
I was thinking about smooching, maybe, but I didn't say nothing. I think, Niceski, that you're the one with smooching on the brain.
couple of minutes. You
These
won't be long.
ponies, and you're like, boy, oh boy, howdy. They could be smooching right now. You said they were cute. That
You won't be long.
that is just a knee-jerk reaction.
Long. Be long.
You know what you're thinking. Is Jordy cute?
Hang around a couple of minutes. You won't be long.
Hmm?
Can you hang around a couple of minutes?
Are you
won't be
thinking
long.
about smooching Jordy? Probably.
Hang around a couple of minutes. You won't. Couple of minutes. A couple of minutes. You won't be long. Be long. Long. Couple of minutes. You won't be long. Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long.
Okay, that looks
Hang around
pretty
a
good.
couple of minutes. You won't be long.
Forehead
Can you hang around a
smooches
couple
are
of
his
minutes? You won't be
fave.
long.
Are they his fave or are they your fave? I feel like there's some bias.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes?
I probably should enhance the ear wobble a little bit. They're wobbling, but because I added a little bit, but it's just not near enough.
Can you hang around?
Yeah, that's what I'd be wanting.
Hang around a couple.
Yeah, the only thing that keeps me from enjoying some of the things I enjoyed as a kid is increasing muscle aches.
Hang around a couple of minutes.
Like, there's a part of me deep down that wants to go and do a squirt gun battle fight. And running around the house, doing that all day.
No, squirt gun fights in the house are bad.
Around the house, not in the house.
I know what you meant, and I know you didn't mean it that way.
You're just getting scared, like, no.
You're from Kentucky. That you do weird things there.
True. But yeah, my bones say no. You would enjoy that for about 3 minutes tops, and then you would need to lie down.
She won't be long. Gotta go. Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long.
Okay. Now here I gotta do a little bit of up and down.
Hang around a couple of minutes. Hang around a couple of minutes. You won't be long. Couple of minutes. She won't.
Okay.
Jar filled with pony slobber? No thank you. That would be a weird gift idea.
She won't be long. Long. She won't be long.
All I want for
hang around a couple of
gifts
minutes? You won't be long.
is
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long.
Okay.
nothing. My favorite thing, because I don't have room for anything. I want people to come and hang out and we're gonna play Pony Monopoly. That's what I want. Pony Monopoly, just all day. 24 hours of Pony Monopoly.
No. That sounds horrible.
It's fun.
She won't be long.
24 hours of Pony Monopoly, yep. We just play again and again and again.
She won't be long. You hang around a couple of minutes. You won't be long.
You and Giz and this Lord of the Rings marathon. We could do it sometime. I just don't know how we'd find the time. I'd be down for it if I could get a whole week off to do it.
The extended versions.
Yeah, no.
No.
Definitely extended.
Well, it depends if you're talking Lord of the Rings or including Hobbit
Yes.
from a movie perspective.
Yeah.
If you're doing those, you can't do it in a day.
It'd be like a weekend thing. You'd sleep.
Yeah, you'd have to, because the first three movies, if you have any type of breaks in it, probably be over 9 hours. And then if you added Hobbit, that's another 9 hours.
You wouldn't so much take breaks, is that we would have it playing in the background. Because everybody's already seen it.
Yeah, but if you're already sitting on a couch watching it, you can't play in the background, because then you'd just be talking over it. And people that want to pay attention to the movie can't. You're kind of...
It's fine. I'm not saying these people should be talking over it. They can just go to the bathroom without having to pause it all. You do it like movie theater style. It doesn't get paused at any point. And you can come and go as you please, but don't talk over them. People are watching.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long. Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long.
If you are a
Can you hang
true
around a
Lord of the
couple of
Rings
minutes? You
fan, you
won't
can
be
do it.
Applejack actually, if the hair moves as it
Can
is,
you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long.
I would actually consider the hair pretty good. I don't have to do the ears. All I have to do is kind of just smooth them out.
I mean, with horse, I could probably binge an entire season if a few people were to join me.
Can't sit and watch the movie for that long. 20 hours of horse, I can do that.
Yeah, I just have a stupid grin on my face almost the entire time. I guarantee you. I haven't sat down and watched horse more than one episode at a time in a long time. Like if I'm
A 24-hour Monopoly. Get like a board that's like 5 times the size, and then like D20s or what you roll. That would be such a long game because the amount of time it would take to build up anything enough for people to land on things. You would have literal monopolies. The game would probably go days.
It would be like Slay the Spire.
No, that was like us learning it along the way. I'm talking like if you knew what you were doing and you were just going quick, it would probably still take days. Because if you're not having enough spaces for people to land on things, it's going to take forever for people to get up any type of monopoly. So the filter would take a lot longer to get down to the winner.
Can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long.
Okay, I think I just have to do Applejack. Oh, I'm already over time. I just got to do her eyebrows, and I think that one would be good. So, but we're already over.
Butter. We're having fun.
I'm getting so close to my what's behind the thing. My 1 million trackers blocked. You can track. I want it. Just gonna be a while. I need like 60,000 more. Anyway,
You get a free sandwich or something?
no, it's just, and that's only since I reinstalled it or something. My phone has the same thing. It's always blocking stuff, and it gets to give you the numbers. Anyways, I'm gonna end. I think we are back. Should be back on Friday. I have a lot of stuff going Friday, but I should still be able to. So, yeah, who's on right now? Look at that little chunky little something.
Is that a horse channel?
No, I don't think so. Just got Skylar on, but we just did Skylar before.
Pony roulette time.
Let's see if this brony. Oh, that's not what I want to do. That's just Skylar. Ironside Haunts. Playing Tiny Glade. That's not a horse. I think that's a horse. Festive Turnip. Playing Street Fighter 6. There's a horse.
That's definitely a horse.
Is there? I see a couple horses.
There's a horse.
Check pony.
She's attacking.
She's very angry.
Attacking.
There, pony.
Pony. Here's a pony. Pony here.
I'm not. Is this guy again? Drumstick pony. Playing just chat. I don't know that there's a picture, but Ironside again. Just a turnip. Look at Ironside. I don't think we've ever rated them before. Baronet, they sleeping? Yeah. I never got that. The whole putting a camera on you while you're sleeping.
That's weird.
It is weird. No. Anyway, we can do Ironside. They're just playing. I don't know what Tiny Glade is. I see horse.
I see horse. It is stallion horse though.
Yeah, but I think it's okay. But yeah, we'll head over there. And see you guys on Friday.
Yeah.
And just making progress little by little, all the good stuff. You know, I'm just learning stuff as a person in general. Bye-bye. It's okay day for you. Okay days are fine because that sounds like average, and it's better than being below average.
Yeah. Or okay days.
I sometimes like average days. Like having really good fun days are great, but average days are just kind of chill too.
Fun days to me are the ones where you get to do nothing.
Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Jalen Moore. Thank you for the subs to Null and Void, Sir Edward, and Stig Galactic, and I believe the others were from sub gifts. So thank you very much to I think Nelly Swordbird and Sunset for the gift subs. To Ace Played Pony, a Dragon Hound. Is it Dragon Hound? What a gift. I think so.
On the list.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, and thank you to Null and Void and Nula Presso for some cheers. And thank you, Swordbird and Sunset, for moderating.
Busy.
We'll see you guys on Friday.
Wake up the train.
Yeah, the train. I like the train animation. It's good.
It's good. So happy. I don't think she's watching the rails, but
No, she not.
sounds like a fun game. I like Builder.